Lance, you gotta go, Lance. You gotta go, Lance.
Apology.
Hey, y'all take walking set?
Hey,
All right.
Lance,
All right, let's get in here.
you gotta go, Lance.
Right here,
gotta
spin
go,
politics.
Lance.
You already heard what the baby said.
Apology.
Yeah, right here. Official. And that was, just make it clear, Deuce Andretti's in the building, so I already got to ask about client treatment. You feel what I'm saying? Have you ever seen some shit like that in your life? Now, that was Quavo. He walked into the barbershop, and, the guy had to get up out he had to surrender the seat.
Nah, I ain't never seen that before.
Okay. That's never happened to you, obviously.
No, but I mean, I understand.
Has it ever happened for you? Oh, you understand. And yeah, it's
But smart barbers will,
you got to get 25% off the cut for the inconvenience.
yeah, they'll make sure that I mean, your haircut's free.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, hopefully Quavo paid for it. What the fuck?
Basically, he does.
Yeah. Okay. That's how business works. Trickle down economics.
Yeah, he paid for your haircut.
Yeah, God bless Ronald Reagan, man.
You come back in 2 hours though.
Yeah, after all the backwoods have been smoked out, the whole fucking barbershop.
Yeah, we're locking it down.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody got to get the hell out. Haircuts, your haircuts will be free.
Everybody got to go to their seat.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's got to feel like LeBron James, the shop in there for Quavo.
Right.
Everybody getting fake haircuts.
right. Yeah, people over there with dreads.
Yeah, exactly.
Get
But
little edge ups.
shout out to the chat, by the
Two
way.
bands.
Guys, Flu Shiesty, he says most definitely CC is hated on, and it not just because she's a rookie. I don't know what else he's implying could be in there. I'm sure we'll get into it. And I'm sure he's saying it's because she's white. Let's get into it though. Maybe not. Jada Spades, hello. Hey, what's going on? We're in here. Yes, we are vibing. It's Deuce Andretti. Go find him on Twitter. Flip that E and the U, and then you'll find this man. That's the spell. That's the spell of the fucking knick-knack, paddywhack on the
bone.
on the wall, to get into the secret village. You Harry Potter fans know. Paul Balcom, by the way.
That's how I know you're a true fan.
Balcom B. Paul, go find him on his social medias. Miss y'all. I'm stuck here playing fucking bingo in Asheville. LOL. In-laws have me out here. Hopefully they don't watch this. Hopefully they do. And hopefully don't skip that part where we shouted out to them.
Jeez.
But no, definitely spread the podcast.
Spread
Cut it on, brother. Cut it on.
Yes, sir.
Sit around the fire and listen to some Sin Politic.
With some s'mores.
There you are. I guess CC needs to be hazed. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get into that in depth.
All rookies are hazed.
Sorry, Paul, but bingo is fun. Yeah, bingo is fun. But not the funnest of like games you can sit down and play with the family.
Yeah,
It's actually one of the least fun games you
Monopoly.
can. Oh, Monopolies, yeah.
It's a classic.
Did we ever play? If we played Monopoly, I beat you. I know I did. No, brother.
This is not even.
No, when I sit down at the table and I start breaking it into
play,
percentage.
Come on, bro.
No, I get it. I get nasty and I get real capitalistic on them when we sit at the Monopoly table.
You're hitting Boardwalk twice. It's a game over.
With the hotels on it. Jaded, this is my first time playing and it's in a new city. Your first time playing bingo. I can't believe that. Holy moly.
Wow.
I thought that I knew country being from Florida, but NC is a different type of country. LOL. Yeah. No, I hear that. Yeah. In the same country though. Who knows?
Sticks,
we might split it up one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it.
Might be West Carolina.
No, do it like North to South Korea. We could get there. But so the story is you've never given up your chair at the barbershop. You've never been disrespected like that. You've never seen it happen necessarily, but you've never had anybody as famous as Quavo.
No. I mean, not. I mean, and I mean, most barbers run a schedule. You know what I mean?
He couldn't get with the schedule that day.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was more like a show type shit. Like the guy,
okay.
Squeeze me in, bro, squeeze me in. He's like, told you.
And he came in and he's like, y'all do walk-ins? That's crazy. That's y'all do walk-ins. And then have the guy that's sitting down get up. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that is fucking nuts. Nigga, finish my haircut, bro.
No, but I don't see. Hey,
no,
it's a vibe.
bro, I don't get it. Finish my
it's
haircut,
a vibe.
bro.
I don't know why he can't just like sit down and chill for a minute and then.
Nah, bro, finish my haircut, bro.
No, I'm saying Quavo.
Go.
If it's all about like, hey, let's just vibe and chill. Well, then okay, sit there and chill and get. It's a cut my fucking hair and let me get out of here.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah,
bro, his haircut's probably 2 seconds. You're giving him an edge.
Yeah, okay,
he's really coming in there for an edge, but he's gonna probably pay you $200-$300.
Don't try to go to him. Stop trying to sweeten the pot. Okay, fucking pay him to go to you.
That's
whatever
true.
hotel you're staying at.
I mean, it's weird that
know.
usually artists don't do that.
and you pick fucking middle of the day business hours. Like, oh,
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
This guy's probably getting his hair cut on his fucking break.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he's like, no, I got 15 minutes for the cut, for real.
Yeah, like nah, bro. Finish my haircut. Bro.
Quavo's like, yeah, but I got it. There's a bitch in the car.
Then I gotta go to a show.
Yeah, then I got to go to a show, quote unquote.
Catch the PJ.
Whatever the fucking show means for Quavo. Yeah, it's
that bitch
okay.
put on a show.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey, but it is me and Dudes Weird vibing.
You
We're gonna have a lot of fun.
CC? You want to get into that CC? Oh, you want to
we can get
make
into
him wait? You want to
No,
make
we
him
can
wait?
get into that. I mean, well, like,
Do a little sports betting first.
sports betting is actually a good one, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna do that a little later.
You want to save the sports betting?
Yeah, we'll save it.
Okay, look, hey, these are this is how you do good media. You know what I'm saying? You give them a tease.
Give me a little tease.
Stick around for the sports betting and the Caitlin Clark conversation.
UFC.
That's definitely going to happen. I know what we can talk about real quick while we got everybody here.
Sports betting.
Today, we're gonna beat these people.
Oh yes, my boy.
I'm not trying to be dramatic here, but it's been a
What are they doing,
hard
my boy?
fight. These people hate our children.
Oh no, not our children. You got me there, Alex.
He's the only one that can save him.
Hey, Marcos, go ahead. Who's the next person? At the end of the day, we're gonna beat these.
What the fuck was that?
We're going to beat
Is
these
that
goddamn globalists.
Is that a demon that came out of him there for a second? What was
I think
that?
he was at the point where he broke down and he's like, hey, we just go. He said, go ahead and take calls. So he's like, get some people on the fucking good people on the phone. The viewers need to produce the show real quick.
I can't do it. He said,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Guys, that's it. So basically, so if anybody doesn't know, I should give context because I'm sure not everybody's following the whole situation, but obviously Alex Jones went through a situation where he was sued by the parents of Sandy Hook, or some of the parents from Sandy Hook, for by running with false stories about it being a hoax, and some of his viewers tormenting some of the families and stuff like that. So he lost that. It was like $1 billion lawsuit. One of the biggest that I've ever heard of in history. So we've been kind of like wondering how this is going to end up panning out. Even Alex Jones has said, like, I don't have that money. That's not going to happen. You're not going to get that money.
No, you do.
Well, so now they've shown up at a studio and they're like, well, this shit's worth a lot of money. And
So you had to sell
supposedly
his ranch.
this was when they had surrounded his studio. Like, this rant is a part of a bigger show, obviously, where he's saying that he's basically not going to get off the live and he's staying at the studio so they can't seize the studio.
He sold his ranch.
Now I don't know actually all the details as far as that goes. That's interesting. Maybe I wanted to pull up an article here.
Got a loan on that.
I wanted to pull up an article here. Well, I wanted to ask, do you think that they're in the U.S. government's in the right to come and try to seize the studio
Is it
because
the
he's
US
not paying up?
government that's doing it?
Well,
Oh, yeah,
I mean, now a judge today, I think it was. This is after I knew that we were going to talk about that, and after this stream that we're seeing, a judge had said that okay, you're not able to seize the studio yet. So I wanted to. That's the article that I wanted to pull up here, and I think he has just more time to. I mean, I don't understand. The $1 billion he's like, even acknowledged from the very beginning. He's like, yeah, that's never gonna.
No, he don't have $1 billion. It's $1 billion they want.
You know, something they were estimating that he was making like fucking $50 million a broadcast or something like that during the height of the Sandy Hook shit. So yeah, very crazy. But
bullshit.
Yeah, I mean,
Bullshit.
he says bullshit too.
I didn't even know who he was.
Come on now.
He was not making more than Joe Rogan. I didn't know who the fuck he was until I
Alex
saw him on
Jones-
Joe Rogan.
Well, Alex Jones is huge, brother.
Nah, he's not fucking huge. I didn't know him. Black community didn't know him until Joe Rogan, brother.
I mean, I would say
I speak for the brothers. We did not know
here's,
him.
across the board. InfoWars, and let me share this with the oh wow, how can everybody's fucking always goddamn begging you to use their website?
Fucking advertising.
Can't you make
whores.
money just based off me being on this site?
They're just slutting themselves out.
They're
Just
trying to make money both ways.
pay
That's
me
crazy.
for this, pay me for that,
Yeah.
pay me to click the button. It's like Jesus, just relax.
Oh, you know one thing. Hey, I wonder if this shit would. Hey guys, let me know if you're seeing us on YouTube, because somebody gave me the advice to censor the bitch word in the title. I forgot to change that from.
No, definitely did not.
We didn't censor that at
No,
all. It's
no,
full
no.
bitch. in
No,
the
it's
title.
full there.
Yeah,
Love
so
it.
we're not gonna apologize for that,
In
Caitlin Clark.
caps.
We're just talking about what happened. Holy shit.
We're defending you, kinda.
We haven't even got to it. We're actually using you as fucking bait to talk about this other shit that matters. You know what I mean? Like just Alex Jones shit getting fucking raided matters. You know what I mean? From a
We love Alex. Not really, but
yeah, I won't. After a weekend in which conspiracy theorist Alex Jones warned that his media company faced an imminent shutdown by the federal government because of his bankruptcy cases, a judge on Monday allowed Jones to keep operating for the next 2 weeks while it is decided whether his assets should be liquidated. Interesting. Both Jones and his company, Free Speech Systems, damn, this is sad to even say, Free Speech Systems filed for bankruptcy reorganization after he lost 2 lawsuits and was ordered to pay $1.5 billion to relatives of victims of the 2012 Sandy Hook.
That's bullshit, bro. Those people do not deserve that much fucking money. That is astronomical and fucking insane. What the fuck is, bro?
Hey, fair enough.
Listen,
yeah,
a
go ahead.
billion,
okay. Yeah, go right back.
$1.5 billion. What the fuck do you need?
Take money out of the hands of people whose children were shot in a school shooting. Just saying.
But,
I mean,
what about the fucking people that work for that company, brother? You just fucking shut the whole. How many people did you put out of fucking work?
He's an ultra capitalist man.
Bro, bro, listen.
Marvel.
Listen, guys. $1.5 billion.
That's a lot of money. It's putting him out of business.
Bro,
yeah.
No, and then
he has to die.
Does he have another lawsuit on top of that for a personal?
Oh, I'm sure, bro. For
$1 billion too. Is that what they did?
They said there's 2 lawsuits that equal to 1.5 billion.
Jeez,
I think the one was
kill him, brother. They're trying to kill him, brother. They're trying to kill him. He'll be in debt until he dies, brother.
Oh, easily.
You can't go to a bank.
1.5 billion. Yeah, no, he's got to be.
Brother, he'll be working in fucking McDonald's or something.
Yeah,
brother, you're killing. Bro, that's death. $1.5 billion.
Well, I mean, death. I mean, I hear what you're saying.
Even if his company's worth $1.5 billion, he ain't got $1.5 billion. He ain't got nowhere close to $1.5 billion.
I mean, they're essentially making it impossible for him to operate. I mean, death. I understand what you're saying.
They sued him like they should sue fucking oil companies for leaking oil into the Gulf. That's what they do. They should sue.
Yeah,
they're suing him like they should sue these motherfuckers that
sugar
get trafficking fucking
people dropping sugar in our oceans.
Yeah, for real. Or fuck it, or bringing over anacondas and fucking African boas and shit.
Oh my god, fucking crazy ass poisonous spiders. And I saw in New York
now
City.
The caiman. Now they're just fucking African caiman.
You should go to jail for life if you bring some animal like that. You're trying to really fuck.
Not even just regular.
You're trying to fuck us over.
No regular African caiman. Just African black caiman, the more aggressive ones. Let's put them out there.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm uneducated on the caimans.
Yeah, but it's new. Yeah, they got.
Well, exactly. I haven't had to be educated on this kind of shit. But then people, what is the fucking? What is the? Like, what is the appeal of that? You're around, you're like, oh, I got a fucking rattlesnake in my house.
Well, people, I don't get it. Like, people just
like
have these just as pets, and then they get too big, and they're like, oh, well, I got to get rid of you, and I'm just gonna put you in the Everglades. It's like to go mate with fucking the native species. It's like, what are we doing?
Who even knows?
What are we doing?
Hopefully, you're mating with the same thing, or maybe they're making fucking hybrids out there in that fucking soup.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's the last
no, exactly. Fucking it's disturbing.
Yeah, let's drive the snakes out into the human population. That's what we need.
Like the fucking Pied Piper.
Jesus Christ.
Bring them back.
I mean, brother, where did we start this conversation?
We were talking about Alex Jones bankruptcy.
Yeah, that they're trying to kill him. I just wanted to reiterate that.
I think you made that clear.
They're trying to kill him, brother. $1.5 billion is fucking astronomical money. That people listen.
They're making it impossible for him to operate. I agree with that. I mean, they're about to seize everything.
I respect those families, and I think they should be compensated. But how many families did I don't even know about the shooting.
Yeah.
How many kids died during that shit? Was it a lot? I'm assuming it's
so we got the number right here. They sued Jones for calling the shooting that killed 20 first graders and 6 educators in Newtown, Connecticut.
A hoax. I mean, that's probably
claiming defamation and infliction of emotional distress.
We couldn't have done like 65 trillion or like
65 trillion. That's more. Oh, you want more?
No, not more.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was going to say, oh shit. After you,
well, I'm just saying,
that would have been a reasonable, like, compassionate response. You heard, the specifics on the numbers. You're like, oh, actually,
no. I'm just saying 1.5. I mean, I would have to see how that breaks down.
I hear that. And I hear that, and I do think to a certain, even at the time, some people were saying that it was more you know, like a message, I guess you would say.
No, it's
or-
a financial.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Execution is what that is. That's financial. $1.5 billion.
When it sends a message, my point being is like
you
past
don't
him.
even sue companies who commit fucking crimes that
At all.
much money,
So-
or if anything.
no, I hear that.
It's fucking. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, dude,
You think you should be able
the
to?
man was wrong.
Yeah. What happens when you file bankruptcy? They seize your assets.
Brother, I mean, you're starting over.
Okay, so they see he has those
But
assets.
you get your debt wiped clean though.
yeah,
you-
but
after
you
a certain
but you
amount of
get to keep your broadcast studio. I don't know if
fuck,
that's the case.
fuck no, they're taking that.
Okay, well
They're
then,
taking that just for principle.
so how
They're
is,
probably gonna give it to the family.
so how is this any different than oh shit. Oh man, never mind. How,
dog? Hey, listen, it's
yeah.
I
Hey,
was,
good for them.
I was about to go dark, but I'm
Good for
gonna
them.
keep
Yeah,
it. I'm gonna keep it
we'll
kosher.
We'll keep it.
We're gonna keep it kosher.
We'll keep it fucking live. Hopefully.
Yeah, Jesus. I mean, they might have took us off YouTube already.
Right already, yeah. But no, I think that you know, I think in a certain way when you put it in those terms, it's like, how is this any different than what any of us would go through? You know, I mean, if you file bankruptcy,
Yeah,
would they come and take your car?
they take everything. I mean,
No,
I don't know if they
just-
take everything. I
Yeah,
think
let's
it's
just
like a
look at
cheat
it.
code.
Let's look at
I
it.
think it's
Let's
a
look
cheat
at it.
code,
Okay.
but for
So-
business, it's a cheat code. I think for personal, I think it's your.
And that's also interesting because it's his business. From what we read in this article, Free Speech Systems that filed bankruptcy,
That's why they're coming.
bankruptcy
after him personal.
reorganization.
That's why they're coming after them personally because they're like, oh, you want to basically make sure
You want to be funny?
you want to make sure
you
your
wanna be
business
funny about
has
shit?
zero value. Okay, well, all right.
Let's make it not.
We're coming for
exist.
your studio. We're coming for your ranch. We're coming for
Yeah.
your cars.
Does he go? Does he go live from a ranch or something?
Do you pay for your kids' college? Yeah, that money's ours too.
Does he go live from a ranch? Do you know even? I don't
No, he has a ranch though.
Oh, okay.
Like he has,
He could
he's
go live on the
got
ranch,
money, but he even
Yeah.
says he's got money, but he does. Bro, $1.5 billion dollars, brother. That is, I mean, dude, I get it. That's what 22 people and their like 22 families that are upset about what he said, and they have every right to be because he was wrong. But I mean, when we start suing people for being wrong, I
Mhm.
mean that's it's muddy waters, man. And I get it.
Sure.
He has a platform,
Sure.
so I guess
sure.
it's more, you know.
Well, there's responsibility, but I think that you're touching on a valid point.
Like I just don't know if we can. I mean, listen, if we can just sue people for being wrong, I need to start suing CNN for a lot of shit.
Well, I think
Fox,
I think it's probably deeper than being wrong. I think it's like, you know,
is he considered a reporter or a journalist? I mean, journalists and reporters are wrong all the fucking time.
I think part of it is like the idea that he mobilized his audience to then follow up and do like crazy shit to these families. So like one dude,
That's
I don't know, have you heard any of it?
no, that's
Okay.
but I can imagine.
Yeah.
Alex.
So he was saying that it was
yeah.
fake, and some of these people are crisis actors. So then some people that listen to him, which I mean, I don't know how much responsibility do you have for crazy people that listen to you. Now, if you cover conspiracy stuff, do you need to be mindful that maybe more crazy people listen to you than a regular broadcast? I don't know. I'm curious your opinion, and I'm not sure. That's something I think with this is what contextualizes it. But
That is true.
yeah, but like in his case, there was one crazy ass lady, and I heard some of the tapes with her leaving voicemails to one of the parents, and her basically saying that he molested his son and like was keeping him in the basement, like molesting him and shit, doing crazy shit. She was just accusing him of wild shit.
Who else knows?
No, she was accusing one of the parents
Oh,
of
my
like,
God.
oh, he's not even dead. You keep him in the closet, and like she's like, you fuck him and shit every night, and like crazy. She was saying wild shit to him, and I can see obviously as a parent, you lost your this child, and you have this crazy ass lady
banging on your door at 2 in the
calling
morning.
you, leaving voicemails, and yeah, there
Holy
was like
shit.
some kind of like people that like physically went and like intimidated people, basically like tell the truth. You guys are fucking lying.
They should have lived in Florida. They should have moved to Florida. Boy.
Yeah, DeSantis would have protected them.
No, they could have protected them fucking selves. Fucking
Oh,
took
you
that
mean
12
you mean
gauge.
the parents?
They
I
could
thought
have
you meant the
they
other
could have
people.
stood their fucking ground. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, yeah. So
Fucking
yeah,
shoot
crazy
right through
shit.
the fucking door.
Crazy shit. How much responsibility does he have
I don't
for
know.
when he starts talking about that kind of shit?
I
with
mean,
how his
it's
viewers might
just
take it?
difficult, man, because people are gonna be wrong. So I get it. Like he has a crazy fan base, but that's not his fault. You should be fucking going after the people that fucking actually harmed you.
Yeah.
I mean, and you could say,
Yeah.
yeah, he harmed you because of what he said, but he was just wrong, man.
Yeah.
Like we don't. And the thing is I just don't understand how he
Does it change it if he doesn't believe it? If he's like, say, if he's just trying to profit off like on my own with the story, like audience capture. This is what my this kind of what.
he ran with it because he believed it.
Well, I'm asking. Let's just theoretically. What if?
If he
would
didn't
change?
believe it,
Yeah,
it's just profiting.
because like with the Trump shit, that's some of like what makes.
But there are a lot of people profit off saying bullshit all the time. That's literally business.
but it's
that's business.
But then if that ends up resulting in somebody that is able to say like, hey, I had.
Everybody's gonna have a grievance.
Well, not grievance, but I have had emotional distress from this, and like maybe they have an actual case.
A trauma. Yeah, some business moves do create trauma, but I mean that's also on the individual in a capitalist government to make sure they don't get fucked.
Yeah,
you know, I mean
yeah.
that's just a realistic.
Interesting.
Like that. I mean, unfortunately, that's the world we live in. I mean. But as you can see, it's changing because Alex Jones got sued for $1.5 billion.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
I mean, and I agree with that.
I think fucking insane.
I think that
you have to think Jay-Z worked his whole life to make $1.5 billion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and
that's just net worth.
And presumably, Alex Jones doesn't have that money to even get.
I just don't see how he's worth that. I don't see it.
Yeah,
I don't see where that.
Yeah, I'm wondering where that evaluation necessarily comes from.
His audience, is he getting that much money in donations every fucking?
I don't think you can sue somebody and be like, "Hey, ask for donations for that." Maybe.
And donations.
It's interesting. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you do have to report donations after a certain amount of money. So yeah, you can get up to 50,000 or some shit like that.
Oh, I'm sure he's fucking swimming in donations, and he sells a lot of
merch and shit,
like merch with like products. So like fucking vitamins and all that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of endorsements and shit like that.
Yeah.
Maybe he does got that fucking 3.5 billion, man, that they say he's got.
Go get it.
I mean, if you got that 3.5 billion, Alex, you need to just cough up that 1.5 and fucking keep it moving. Then just make sure you dot your I's and you cross your T's.
Crying in the stew like a little bitch.
Yeah, bro. If you got that shit in the vault, nigga, go get that money. Yeah,
killing the
brand.
brand.
Trying to be dramatic. It's been a hard fight.
Yeah, they beating your ass. They beating your ass.
These people hate our children.
Oh, they don't hate our children. They beating your ass. They're rock-em, sock-em robot in your ass right now.
Alex Jones, the representation of children,
like a chew toy for a fucking Rottweiler.
Hey, protect our children though, for real. That's real.
No, I mean he should, and he's been doing a good job, I guess. I mean,
well,
covering it, I guess.
I mean, considering this situation, I guess you could say not.
No, I mean this situation.
Yeah, this had to do with kids.
Definitely a big red flag.
He definitely fumbled. Fumbled it. I'd say.
Oh no, fumbled the biggest bag.
Yeah, well, brother, that's a bag that he didn't even have.
They just crumbled his empire.
They crumbled his empire. That's fair.
But that's what we call financial execution, people. Right there.
That's an interesting thing. I think that you might actually need to coin that if that's not already a term.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Sin politic, do some ready.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, baby J?
Yeah, let's go.
Financial execution is what they did to Alex Jones right there.
That's what we're witnessing.
And that you might see that. Well, and right now you're seeing a judge that's kind of like tiptoeing and kind of looking at it, being
he might be liking it. He's like, let's draw this shit out. His head's on the block.
I mean, if he has a family member that was involved in that, 100%. But
yeah, fair enough.
The judge also might be looking at it like, yeah, this is financial execution. I might not want to put my name on this.
Oh, he's like, I'm not ready for this.
Well, that's why he's like, I give him 2 weeks and reevaluate because it's kind of like I might not want to be attached to this in history.
Does the damage it could do on the business owner that's being sued, does that really is that relevant when you're considering like losses for whoever was wronged? Should it like just there? That's really what should be evaluated off of, right?
He should just pay it and claim it on his taxes.
Yeah, that's what he should have done before.
No, but I think what you're setting a precedent for is you're going to see people like be very cautious with their media moving forward, especially like these podcast medias. You know what I mean?
That's kind of what I mean as far as it being
for sure
sending a message.
I see where you're going. Yeah. I mean, but the problem is like it's very hard to like prosecute someone for this. I don't know how Alex really lost, but it's Alex Jones, so you know what I mean. Whatever.
He's not very sympathetic, and like they chose a situation that's
his defense was pretty bad though.
He might have defended himself. No, I
think he
had
had someone, but they were pretty. They were both.
I think
bad.
He went on the stand or some shit. That's me.
Yeah, sounded much.
Shout to Kev.
But no,
checking in.
Yeah, no, it's it was just. I watched a few his like little. I watched him when he was on the stand because I wanted to see that, and I watched like
that as
2
well.
days before
Mm-hmm.
when he was kind of like, you know, they were just cross-examining, and then not cross-examining. Yeah, they were cross-examining like other witnesses and shit like that, and then. It was just interesting because his lawyer I thought was pretty terrible for the amount of money that he had. It just, I mean, you didn't get one of these fucking like sharks that like these fucking rappers go and get and beat murder cases where they got caught on the scene with the gun
and the punishment. When you consider the punishment, so like I mean, like I said, I tend to agree with you as far as like
$100 million. Fuck it, you're paying $100 million. Go get Young Thug's lawyer. Fuck it.
Hey, good, yeah.
go do something, brother.
Go get
do
him.
something.
He's at least drawing it out. You know what I mean? Drawing out the execution once again. They're pretty much like I said, they got Alex Jones. His head's on the fucking.
Bro, they hit him in
block.
like 5 days. They
And,
got that shit. They got that shit done. They were like, mission accomplished.
And
Like
now-
packed his ass up.
And now they're surrounding the studio.
But they got the sentence out in like 2 weeks. I was like, Jesus, that was quick. That trial didn't last for nothing.
I do feel like it was pretty quick.
Bro, listen, his defense was terrible. I think he was
the
really
lead up
set
to
up.
it was a long time though.
I think he was set up with a terrible defense on purpose. I mean, honestly, because the way that guy caved that day in that trial, I just couldn't believe it.
Well, he could seek his own defense though.
I mean, he should have fucking got rid of that dude.
He should have
He
seeked further.
was shit. His angle was dog water. It just made Alex look like a guilty, like just guilty, and like it just made him look guilty. I was like, all right, well, I mean, he lost this. I did want to hear Alex get on there, and like that fucking prosecutor just fucking bent him over with no Vaseline and just fucking gave it to him like cube, man. It was nasty to watch.
You know, with
Nasty business.
Another kind of like I don't know, degenerate fucking story that we got here. How much have you heard of the Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt kind of shit?
No, I haven't heard any of it.
This is not really. Well,
They're
I'm
not
gonna
together
ask you.
anymore?
Huh? They're not together anymore, and I mean we can get into that, I guess, because it'll add context to their specific story. But really, you know how usually I do. So there's something like this that'll happen, and then it makes me kind of like think of like more of a normal societal kind of like problem that it echoes. So Brad Pitt's and Angelina Jolie, their daughter is going to change her last name from her dad's last name to, I'm not sure, we can look it up. It's just making that decision. So this was a conversation on Twitter that I saw a lot as far as like that decision. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about obviously there's some between Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, there's been like some domestic abuse type shit, some violence.
Good.
So it could have to do with that. That's the context with this. But I'm just wondering, like in society, like basically is that ever permissible? At what point does it become like cool?
According to our boy, I mean, I was fucking with on the pod 2 weeks ago. I mean, beating bitches is just what black people do. So
no, he wasn't on the pod. We didn't have he didn't show up to the pod. That was
he did show.
He didn't show up to the pod. But no,
still waiting on you, brother.
Definitely, that was the Kendrick
That
Lamar.
was crazy.
That was the Kendrick Lamar defense. It was wild.
Yeah, wild.
But yeah, no. So, I mean, basically, I don't know. Like that's why I'm saying it's kind of like I don't even want to make it necessarily about them because who's to say really what else could go into that made her feel like she wanted to make that decision where she's like, let me drop the last name. Maybe he did some really wild foul shit to her. But I
just don't understand what a child is doing in adult business.
Okay.
And the child can't change her name. Only her mother can.
Well, let's see, because I don't know how much of a child she is.
If she's over 18, then she's a grown woman. But hey, if you just go get a husband, you can change your name.
Do you think that's a serious decision to change your name?
Yeah, I mean, what does she want to do? Does she want to be Shayla Kit Pitts? Like, no, it's like what?
Holy shit!
She's beautiful though.
Her name is Shiloh, by the way.
I was close.
Daughter, so you actually kind of were. Shiloh dropped his last name. Says
she done did that. That's done dotted.
Yeah, I mean, according to the source, whatever the fuck that means.
What is it? TMZ.
1 week after Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's 18-year-old daughter, Shiloh, filed to drop Pitt from her last name. A source close to Pitt tells people that the father of 6 is aware and upset about the change. Which I mean, I feel that's why I'm curious about the.
She's different. You could just look at her, tell she's a little different.
Is this? Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, let me share that. So, You know, people got to know the context there.
She's a little different. That's okay.
But 1 week after
She looks like her daddy. That's why she mad.
well,
She just got a mama lips.
the reminders that he lost his children is, of course, not easy for Brad. He loves his children and misses them. It's
Didn't
very sad.
they adopt a lot of kids too, so that's like his biological child. That's basically
She
giving
does
him
look like him a lot.
yeah, that's his biological,
He's
giving him
still-
the middle finger.
He's still happy with Ennis, Dave Ramon. The source continues, but the distance from his children pains him. So this must be like his new woman. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, like I said, I don't really want to dig too much in their business, but it's like
That's a
I could
nasty
see
bitch.
I could see a situation in which it would be where it could make sense, obviously, but it would have to be something extreme.
Angelina,
Like,
dude,
it has
nasty
has-
bitch, bro.
on the other side-
that's some nasty work she put in with them kids' ears, boy.
Does the
Lord.
mom automatically get a blame for
Brother,
that?
listen,
Okay, all right.
man, come on, bro.
I
That
mean,
shit.
hey,
Hey, listen,
I'm
that
just
kind of
asking.
hate for your daddy is taught.
I'm just asking.
That shit ain't
Yeah.
more than kids. That
Yeah.
shit is taught, man. You don't hate your daddy that much to change your last name, bro.
Well, you know,
He ain't do shit to you, but give you a bunch of shit, a nice ass probably Rolls Royce that you fucking asked for your 16th birthday.
Crashed.
And your ass couldn't even fucking drive. You crashed that shit. Then he went and got you a fucking Ferrari. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
He's
who knows?
paying for your fucking car to go to your fucking tuition to go to Juilliard because
They-
your ass can't fucking act anyway.
they might have had to go do some humanitarian work or some shit.
Man,
She's
fuck
really like,
no. The
fuck
only
you guys.
humanitarian work she did was travel along with them when they went and picked up their brother and sister from Africa.
oh shit. Yeah. Hey, no, that's the prize at the end.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know
Prize
what I'm
at the end of the
saying?
trip.
It's
That power
politics.
check, you feel me? No, it is crazy. I mean, but yeah, as a parent, I can't imagine it's from our perspective as dads, it's like the kid typically has their name. How do you feel about the hyphen last name? Do you feel like that's an assault on your manhood if a woman tries to
No.
suggest that?
I mean, no.
Did it get suggested? Sounds like it got suggested.
it did, but
Okay.
no.
But you were
No.
cool with it. You rolled with it.
I don't give a fuck.
But it was a no, right? Or
I think
it's-
it's kind of cool though. I mean,
well, hold on, dude. 'Cause-
because for me, I had friends that had hyphen last names.
Yeah.
Right. So I always thought that was pretty.
and
cool.
athletes that
Yeah.
we loved that had hyphen
Yeah,
last
bro, I
names.
kind of always wanted one.
Usually, though, you know, they grew up single mother. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Let's point that
that's
out.
true. Yeah.
Even the single mothers had the respect to leave the other last name.
But they
you know?
usually had a couple boyfriends a long time that played that father role at times.
Oh, they might have. Who the fuck knows whose last name it is? Is it blood related? Is it not? Who gives a shit?
Who cares?
That's what kind of where it
Is
came
that
from.
kid going to the NFL? Yep, that's my son.
Hell yeah! Hey, truly,
Hey.
Did
Hey.
you see the potential?
I just talked.
yeah. If you walk through the door, you see.
Ladies,
you know,
I just dropped a little knowledge on something.
yeah. If you walk in the door, you see little LeBron James and shit. You be like, he's fucking 10. That's my boy. That's my boy. He's fucking 10.
Do the fucking push-ups. and
It
squats.
skips a generation. No, I think that
Oh,
yeah,
man.
the how that's actually something that I wanted to ask before on another pod, but there ended up being people. I was like, I don't know if this is the right crowd.
I'm the right crowd, brother. I'm always
yeah,
the right
I know
crowd.
you're.
I'll
you're
go to
locked
those
in.
muddy waters.
Say you, because it had to do with the professional athletes thing. Say that you took care of a kid till 18
Mhm.
or past, whatever, and you find out it's not your kid at
Yeah.
that point,
Right.
but they went to the league.
I mean, at that point, he's your kid because you took care of him, and like, you have that bond and relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you're definitely.
Now let's say he's a
his
fucking
dad.
loser.
And I don't believe.
Let's say he's a loser.
No, I'm even if
Okay,
like so if
gotcha.
you
Okay,
if,
I
you- if
like
you've
that.
raised
I
a
like that.
child
We're rolling.
for a long time, like
Yeah.
and you build a bond with that child, it
Mhm.
could even be like 2 or 3 years, like that, and they look at you as a father figure that you look at them as your child, and you can establish that relationship. It just becomes muddy waters though if the real parent tries to get back involved and shit, and then they get curious and they want to go explore that. I mean,
Okay, well, you heard the part where you were lied to for 18 years.
no, with your mother, you got to try to not throw hands,
Okay, all right.
right?
Yeah, all right.
I mean, women
All right, this is-
like a girl is
Yeah, we're back.
probably throwing hands with her mom behind some
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that, right?
Okay.
Which is crazy. I don't believe anybody should do that.
Well, you would set that if it was like your now stepdaughter. your daughter just became your stepdaughter like that, you're like, hey, could you please go ahead and handle this just
No.
based off our relationship?
No, I wouldn't say that, but she
Okay.
probably want to do it just because her like
Oh, principle.
you just lied to her about something that's very like
Oh, okay, I see.
tender.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's true. That's true.
And then like her dad was like 2 blocks around the corner. It's like, that's muddy
Yeah.
waters. You know what I'm
It is
saying?
muddy waters. No,
I mean,
that's fair.
and then people react. That's a child reacting to. You know what I'm saying? Is my point. I mean, a child might just get fucking
And-
angry and rock 'em, sock 'em, robots.
and whatever
shit.
happens, you're just gonna let that slide because that's
That's not my child.
do it. You gotta let her come back to you as far as that's concerned.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
let her
Reestablish.
Yeah, I gotta let her. I mean, the thing is,
The
it is my
relationship.
child, but I gotta let her navigate that
That's
situation.
interesting. You would handle it. I mean, I see what you mean. That's
I've already walked out the door. Whatever's going on between them is I'm hearing that shit from getting my car. I'm driving away.
yeah, to get the furthest carton of milk you can imagine.
Hey,
Going to
no, carton
Dubai.
of milk, brother. I'm going to buy a fucking hotel at Orlando at the Hilton. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, no.
Hyatt Regency type shit. 25th
Yeah.
floor. Yeah,
I might-
balcony.
I might go to the Star Wars fucking hotel.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck everything.
Yeah, bro. Just buy 2 weeks worth of hotel, brother.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm here.
Yeah, shit.
I'm here. Just
Chill with the Jedi's and
Oh, fucking feeding pigeons
Yeah.
in the park. Looking
like a bounty hunter. I'm gonna walk around like I'm part of it,
just looking at houses, looking to start
spitting on
over.
the floor.
Just looking to start over.
No, that's crazy
Uh,
shit. No, I mean, I think I mean, I see what you mean, and like the bond and that kind
It's
of
just
thing
a bond
being
thing.
there.
If you
yeah.
don't bond with the kid, then it's like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
I'm out of here.
I mean, kind of bullshit, but still, I was waiting for a reason to get up out of here.
No facts. I mean, but it's interesting though. I think those situations are always different because some people want the relationship, some people don't.
Yeah,
Some people really don't care for it. So I do find it interesting in that way. You know, everybody's different.
oh,
I-
100%. Yeah.
I just it is what it is though. We just gotta kind of put one foot in front of the other though.
No, I feel
If
that.
you're the person going through it, you know,
If you're the
easier
person
said
that-
than done.
Yeah, no,
Easier
that's
said than
I
done.
think that really is when you end up going through it. That's the best advice almost always. One foot
Yeah,
in
just
front of the
one
other,
foot in
you
front of
know?
the other,
Just
man.
live
Just-
to
And it just
live
you
to
gotta,
suffer
and you
another
gotta
day.
ask yourself if you want to explore the relationship or you don't. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the real question. If you
At
don't,
that point, now you have options. To be honest, Now
exactly.
you're like, okay, I can be out of here and fuck all these people.
Yeah, I could go fuck with this new guy and figure
Yeah.
if you see if he's cool and rich, right? Or
Okay, new guy.
well, the dad, right?
Explain that.
The
Well, that's
dad.
why I'm kind of confused. By
Well, the
that.
dad.
What's the dad? Why is the dad going to fuck with this new guy?
No, not the dad. I'm saying you're talking about the dad. Go okay.
Has options.
Yeah, options. He does.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
and I guess he
definitely.
could go fuck with a new guy.
I mean, yeah,
he said, "Fuck it, I'm never getting anything pregnant again."
yeah. I mean, so that might be
Or fake.
some
pregnant.
people.
That's the
Some
problem.
people choose that route, brother.
Some people do choose that route. I think a lot of times it goes the other
Respect to
way.
you people.
Yeah. Have you ever been with a woman until she turned gay?
Um,
And is it a badge of honor or is it something to be ashamed of?
I actually think I did have one woman.
Okay.
That
Think
after-
is see the
No, well,
conviction
because
on this statement.
I will. Because it's hard to know if you're the last person. I doubt I was
Oh,
the
well, of
last
course,
person.
of course.
I doubt I was the last person, but I felt like
Yeah.
it was pretty close to where I dealt with the person, and then like she started dealing with women, you know.
Okay.
But I don't think I was the last person though, you know, because I knew there was someone else that was kind of like, you know, talking to
Yeah.
her type shit.
Swimming in the muddy waters.
We were in the same ocean.
It was
brother.
muddy
You know what I'm
waters.
saying? We were in the same ocean. We were in the same waters, brother. You know what I'm saying? There weren't
Yeah,
a lot of fish in
everybody-
the sea.
Everybody was
Some
be
niggas
clear.
were double dipping, brother. You know, just make sure to get in the
Yeah,
shower.
that is interesting though. Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Make sure she's clean. when
it's
she
a
come over.
conundrum. Were you so amazing that she's like, I could probably never be with a man as good as that, or were you so terrible that she's like, Jesus fucking Christ, I can never deal with a fucking
I just-
another man
I just
again.
think she was tired of dudes.
There
Like,
you go,
you
yeah.
know, she just
Yeah,
seemed like
fair
she
enough.
was trying to like lock some shit in.
Spread her wings.
And well, no, she was trying to lock some shit in, and it was just like, ain't wasn't nobody really doing that type shit.
So try with women.
So she was just like, fuck it, I'm
Yeah.
just.
Did
And she
a-
still dealt with dudes here and there, but it was like certain dudes that she had history with.
Did a woman?
Oh, locked it in, yeah.
Oh,
Locked it
beautiful.
in, yeah,
Beautiful.
definitely. Locked that shit in tight.
Hey, good for them.
No, I mean, happy relationship, good for them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the thing. You just gotta find out what makes you happy in life, man.
Mm.
You know, like you can't be worried about the bullshit. You know,
It's true. If it's right for you, it's right for you.
You know, if it
Yeah.
fits.
Obviously, she might have made the right
if,
decision.
If the key fits in the lock,
It's an interesting
twist
analogy.
twist that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's an extremely interesting analogy. you
Twist that
chose.
motherfucker and turn it.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Woo, baby.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was alcohol in this cup.
Yeah. I don't know how much I appreciate the the sexual situation that we hit the baby, but that's fine. Sit in politics.
Oh,
Sit in politics, brother. You know what I'm saying?
but yeah,
It's all good. It's all good. No, but,
took it to a dark place, brother.
yeah, I'm playing. That's me. That's me. My bad. So let's see what we. Oh yeah, we wanted to get into Caitlin Clark, but we're not going to. We played you again with that. I wanted to ask you about Benzino and Coi Leray. This was just a wild.
That
fucking,
is
you
okay.
saw this
Yeah,
shit?
let's just keep on these fucking terrible father-daughter relationships because
That was the theme Father's Day episode.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't know, but this is what it is. Happy Father's Day. It's coming up. Make sure you get the fucking father in your life a watch at the very fucking least.
Yeah, a Rolex.
Let me know, guys, if any
Specifically.
of you guys got watches.
Presidential 44.
Yeah, we need to communicate with each other and fucking unionize.
But yeah,
No, the
Coi Leray.
yeah. Well, let's give people the context.
Let's just start off saying you're a beautiful woman.
Oh, okay. All right.
But you got to fix that shit with your dad. For one, it's just like it's annoying as fuck to even like
For us to have to listen to him.
yeah to
Yeah.
listen to him bitch in fucking magazine interviews
Yeah,
that he owns.
he should be doing this to you on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and he's airing out your business, talking about you were getting your back broke at 14. Like, hold on, cuz, like, brother, we don't need to hear that.
Well,
She don't need to hear that. She went through that already, got that shit cracked.
well, and what it's in reference to is he had some statements basically saying,
R. Kelly was cool.
yeah, and that we have to work on forgiveness and things like that, and
You just want to
people
make
are
some
worth
money.
forgiving. So
You just want to make some money on
that
it.
supposedly was like the point where she's like, okay, I'm not talking, because they always had, like you said, a public kind of like confrontational relationship where there would be like,
That's just weird.
it is weird where the Eminem shit, they kind of had back and forth publicly about that. So, and he was crying on Drink Champs.
Like, what? Like, and bitch, are you so
is-
close to Eminem that you picking
Oh.
him over your daddy? What the fuck is wrong?
So there's some interesting. There's some interesting criticism that you're coming
It's
with.
just no,
Yeah.
it's just crazy. I think logic has to supersede the dumb shit nowadays.
Yeah, but what
We
he
gotta
said was
just-
what he said was most.
he's
wild,
not
right?
no, and he's not. You know,
Him
trust
coming
me,
out saying, "How are you gonna be mad at me about the R. Kelly statement?
He's a
You
fucking cuck.
Lost your virginity when
I'm
you
gonna
were 14."
say he's a cuck. I'm gonna call him out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's
You might
he's-
show up at
he's
your
a-
front door doing push-ups.
and he get fucking drop kicked. Listen, he's a dumbass for saying the shit he said. Let's just point that out.
Yeah.
And we're gonna call a spade a spade. But
And
she's
that's what
also,
he said, guys. That's what he said. If we're not clear,
she's also an idiot for the way she's dealing with him because it's all publicly and open. We don't need to know you
Calls
don't
him a
like the
spiral.
dude. We don't give a fuck you don't like the dude. And for him, we don't give a fuck about your father-daughter relationship. At the end of the day, you're a piece of shit dad. You're probably a piece of shit person. And it is what it is.
yeah.
Like, I don't know you. You probably try to be a good dad. It looks like you fucking paid for everything and she's had a good life. So, I mean, I don't know what bad you could have did. You know, she wasn't fucking traumatized by anything from what it seems like, other than,
Well, I mean, are you sure?
I mean, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, we'll probably find out here soon.
Yeah, I
It's probably
could
it's
say.
going to be aired out. They're
Yeah.
going to have a TV show. I guarantee it's probably built up for a TV show or something.
I think so. You make some interesting points because say that it looks like he paid for everything. Do you think like as a dad, that's where the responsibility would end?
I mean, I just don't know.
Paid for
bro.
everything, and that was good. So
He
then
started her
therefore he's good?
career.
Yeah,
I mean, I just
okay.
he fucking lost money on it too. I mean, I just don't
Hmm.
get it. Like you know, like he's probably not perfect, man. No parent is perfect.
Sure,
Like
yeah.
people don't understand. Like most people have kids young and they're figuring the
Mm.
fuck out as they go.
Mm.
You know, so perspective is everything.
Mhm.
But to sit there and like treat him like he just abandoned you, I think the perspective is like when you don't understand what like that whole like one parent household looks like, or have that to where you know you do have a split home in a sense, or come from a split home, you know,
Mhm.
even if you have a remarriage or whatever, like you still have a perspective of that, you know what I'm saying? You still had a a real experience of that. So I just don't think she has that because she's treating him like he's like just a piece of shit, and I don't know.
Like-
Maybe he is, dude. And like I said,
He could
maybe he
be.
is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Maybe he's done some fucked up shit. You know, it's very well possible. I mean, he said fucking R. Kelly's, you know, should get forgiven. So I don't know that logic. Man was
Yeah.
pissing on women for fucking 20 years, fucking spitting on them, fucking whipping them, beating them. You know, and they're young.
Yeah,
It's
he's-
like, come on, bro.
No,
Like,
R.
what are you
Kelly's
talking about?
where
Forgiveness.
he's where he's supposed to be. Yeah, we're all good with
Forgiveness, brother.
R. Kelly. But that's
he should have got convicted in Florida. I mean, you know what DeSantis do with him?
God. All right. What would
You know what DeSantis do with him?
So I wanted to show the other side of this coin here. Maybe.
This is kind of scary because I only realized this a couple of days ago and I've only come out to a few people. I'm a guy.
Apologist.
I use he, they pronouns and I'm gonna go by Theo.
Let's go, Theo. Woo woo.
I told my mom today and I have to go home every day and be called my dead name and have she, her pronouns used every time I go home. And no one realizes how hurtful it is. It's like a slap in the face.
She has a mental illness.
And I dyed my hair last night so I could feel more masculine. And I was afraid I was going to get thrown out of the house.
You should have.
We love you, Theo. We love you.
Let's go, Theo. Shout out to Theo and all of their strength.
She has a pussy.
One
She
thing,
has tits.
one thing about that, and I mean, I don't mean to overanalyze.
The overanalyzed,
the
brother?
fuckery.
That's pretty obvious. I can tell she has a pussy.
No. I'm not saying
It's
that.
tits.
I'm saying,
She does not have a dick and balls. She's not a man.
well, you don't know that. You don't know.
No, I know that.
She could have a dick and balls.
No, she just decided to be a fucking man.
Yesterday, she said. Or this morning. She said that she came out. You know what I didn't appreciate? She said, I came out to my mom this morning. And then she said, and I have to go home every day and be misgendered and da da da. So she's talking about like she's being a victim in the future with that statement.
Brother,
It hasn't even happened,
that's the
although
only
it may
thing you
happen.
don't like, brother. I don't like a lot about the statement.
Well, I didn't. Like
I don't
that.
like
I
a
didn't
lot.
like that.
I didn't like. I didn't like a lot. I didn't like a lot. We can get into it because that shit is crazy. Like what? I mean, what is that? A fucking rally?
Well, it's Pride Month, brother.
Okay, but
Tap in.
This is kind of scary because I only
Jack.
realized this a couple of days ago and I've only come out to a few people. I'm a guy.
Let's go, Theo.
that's not how life works. I'm sorry to bust.
You know what
people's
else I thought
bubbles.
was actually.
You
No one
just
realizes how hurtful it is.
that doesn't make
It's
sense.
like a slap in the face.
I thought this
And I
part.
dyed my hair last night so I could feel more masculine.
They dyed their hair so they could feel more masculine.
Why don't you go build a fire?
Oh God. Can you build a fire though?
Why
that's
don't
a
you
real
go
question.
get a construction job?
Oh God.
I'm about to
He's
do
a
that.
sicko.
I'm just saying.
That's so broad too.
Go
It's
work
just
in
so fucking
sewers.
hilarious. Fair enough. All right. Do you work in sewers?
No,
You
brother.
might still. Okay, I don't know.
I
'cause,
but
yeah,
I could. I
you
talk to
checked that
some
last
people that
box.
do.
That's why I didn't want to challenge you.
I talked to some people that do.
Yeah, some of their
Listen.
manliness rubbed off on you.
Listen, dude. I'm just saying, man.
No, I feel
it's just this is you can't just. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man.
Oh, let's see here.
Do your
Okay,
thing.
hold on.
Do your
Well,
thing,
hold on.
but
Hold
I-
on. We want to hear your
I mean,
response to
and
this.
my
I like
thing is,
this.
is it a mental illness or is it not a mental illness? Because I've heard either or. Is it body dysmorphia or is it not body
Yeah.
dysmorphia? Like I don't understand.
And let's get right. We'll get right back into that. I think that's interesting. As much as you want to, because you're
I
walking
mean-
on the tight wire alone right now.
I'm just saying, brother.
It just
I'm
happened to go like that.
confused.
Okay,
I'm
you're confused. That's a good. Yeah, that's a
I'm
good.
confused,
Good one to
brother.
pull out there.
Hey,
I don't know what I'm saying right now.
no, no, I know what I'm saying. I'm just
Yeah, I feel
confused
that,
on the
I feel
situation.
Yeah.
I don't. She just came out and
Jada
said, I
Spades.
changed my mind
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, shit.
Came out to my mom, and
This morning.
I'm mad at her because she's still gonna call me by my maiden name, which she should.
You think it should?
That's your legal name.
Well, here, let's get to the comments. I do think that the family should just try to use their chosen name. It's not that big of a deal. This one just to teach attention seeking though. What is going on with the chick hugging on him? Yeah, no, I mean,
is it a chick? Is it a chick?
no? That's well, who knows? That's hugging on him.
Who knows? We don't know.
This is kind of scary because I only realized this a couple of days ago. And
Is that
I've only come out-
Shavandra?
I only realized this a couple days ago. It's hilarious. And then also wearing like she got or he has short shorts on. I'm just saying, if you're trying to be a dude right now,
Go ahead and put the strap on.
you look crazy.
Go ahead and put the strap.
It also, like I said, when he says, "Hey, I dyed my hair so I could feel more masculine." I mean, well, which I will say you do have, but you wouldn't say it's a masculine thing. I
Brother,
wouldn't
this
say.
is my heritage, brother.
Oh,
I'm an
fucking
Islander,
God.
brother.
Okay, but all right. But would you say it's masculine though? I wouldn't define it. I'm not saying it's.
This is masculine in my culture, is what
Okay,
I'm saying.
all right,
I
well,
have a background in this.
all right,
I mean, I don't
all right.
understand like
all right. Well,
what I just don't get the point.
I
of-
wouldn't say that's masculine. This is just
But
my point.
you're
Okay, that's
American.
fine.
You're
That's fine.
American.
Okay,
That's
fair
fine.
enough. And I'm assuming so is this. So I'm sure
I'm
we're
foreign.
coming from a similar point of view.
No, that's just stupid.
I'll just
She
say
dyed her fucking black.
I wouldn't, if I dyed my hair, I wouldn't think of it as a masculine thing, even if it was a neutral thing.
No, she cut her hair
whatever.
and made it look masculine. She made herself look goofy. But I mean,
Well-
listen, dude. If you want to be
well,
masculine, go build
fair
a
enough.
fire. Go do something men
there
do.
you
Go,
go.
play
Alright.
basketball at the pickup with the men. Go do man shit. I just don't understand. You don't want to be a man. You just want the perks of what men get, and it's just not how life works. You're a woman. Don't go get the surgeries because you can't reverse them, and you're gonna want kids when you're older. Like it's
Yeah.
just like relax.
Well,
And
maybe you'll
my
want
whole
kids or girls,
point
but you don't
is-
know that.
Is it a mental illness, or is it not? Is it
Yeah.
body dysmorphia, which is a mental, or is it not? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like
Well, what if they say yeah, but then the way to treat it is like this? What if they say okay, yeah, it's a mental illness. This is the treatment.
we've never
Gender
just
affirming
let-
care.
No. I know there's no mental illness where they're just like, oh, we're gonna let you indulge in it. What mental illness do you hear that they're oh, we're gonna let you indulge in it? That's the way to go. That's
mental
the route.
illness where they let you indulge in it. That's interesting.
They're like, yeah, the right course of action is for us to let you go into
No, I
it even
understand
further.
the terminology you're using, but like indulge in it. Like I said, that's kind of like a loaded term because it kind of has like an obviously negative.
No, it's not negative. It's just the fact of the matter is they're like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, so that's what you think. Okay, well, you know what we can do? We can go ahead and we can do this, and this, even though it's still not going to make you a woman or a man, but we
Yeah.
can do this and it's going to make you, it's going to give you the aesthetic that you are, right? But it's
Mhm.
still not going to solve the problem of your mental illness. That's my point. It doesn't make sense.
Well, says who though? What if people that have that process done, which I mean, there's conflicting studies on that, feel as if it does resolve the issue.
I
and they're
think
able
I think
to-
it's just time. The only thing that people like, because the problem is when the health issues come in, that's when people are like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it's just when time happens, people are like they regret even more and more and more. You know what I mean? Because they realize it's like it wasn't worth everything that.
Well, I
had to
agree.
go
Some
through
people
for it.
do feel like that,
I
but
think a majority of them do. I think it's like I
Maybe.
said, it just takes time. Even the
So
ones now that are young, once they're like 35, 40, and like that shit really starts to catch up, then it's like, okay, now I really, really regret it. When they're young, they're never going to regret
so
it.
what are
They're
you?
just rebellious.
What do you? So okay, let's just even say that a majority of them regret it, which is
Right.
a pretty aggressive statement to make. But let's just say
I see
let's
shit
just
all
say
the
for-
time for it. That's
yeah,
what
but
I'm saying.
I also see stuff where it's
No,
like,
I
oh,
see
hey,
people
I'm
that
trans and I
love
love
it.
it.
I see people
Yeah.
I see people on both sides. You're right. I mean, it's just like the
Yeah.
United States government with politics. It's probably 50-50,
Mhm.
But I mean, 50-50 is a big number.
It is a big number.
And I don't
So-
think it should be like really a
Well,
thing
but
kids indulge
Here,
in.
this is my question though. I'm asking because I want
That's
to
a
ask.
child.
I want to ask your solution here.
Right.
So even say that's what I'm saying. We can even
Yeah.
concede, say, okay, let's just say for the intellectual conversation that more people regret it. Does that mean just on its face that it should be unavailable for people to get this treatment entirely?
I don't think it should be available for one because the science isn't there, so it doesn't really make
So
sense.
at all?
Yeah, no, the science isn't there, so that
Okay.
they haven't perfected it. So it's like it doesn't really make sense to be doing this to people. It's like you're using them as test subjects for this.
So even if you're an adult, you think you shouldn't be able to get reassignment surgery?
No, because it's not the science isn't there. I mean, it's not proven.
Okay.
It's not solid. It's just weird because you can't get stem cells in America, but you can get like basically like test surgeries. It's
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
Okay. Do you think that this is alone in like a science? Like if we want to say that it's not completely proven, people are able to take elective surgeries or take elective medicines that aren't
Like the
completely
amount of
proven,
money,
right?
you-
Well, I'm asking the question before.
Yeah, no, but I'm just
So-
saying like the amount of money you got to spend to even be able to get this surgery to where you consider it perfect it's millions and millions of dollars. Like not that the
Yeah.
average person doesn't even have the money to be able to do something like this. Like
Okay.
you have to be swapping body parts out. You know
Well,
what I mean?
okay. Well, what if it's not for the average person? What if like rich people can only do it? Is that okay for you?
I mean, they probably
have the
do
means?
it. They probably do it. I mean, yeah, but you're
That's
still
one thing that I
you're
have an issue with. I don't even like have like I'm not jumping for joy for it, but I almost have an issue with us saying that people like stepping in where it doesn't seem necessary. If somebody wants to do that, that's an adult. You know, I have some of your same sensitivities around the children.
Well, I'm just thinking
stuff.
about their health. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm
Yeah.
taking away freedoms from anybody. So
Yeah, but
people
hold
can
on.
do whatever the fuck they
but
want to do.
for their health, it's like we think that people should be able to smoke cigarettes, smoke weed.
Well, but that's because we know that
Um,
we have proven data on it. and
that's
we
not
let
good
people,
for you.
But yeah, we let people know
Yeah.
that though. But with this,
Okay,
they're not
well-
letting you know that hey, there's
Go ahead. I'm gonna get to some
Fucked
comments,
up.
but I want to.
you know
Yeah.
some fucked up side effects that could happen. You know, like blood clots and heart issues and all types of shit like that. Like they don't
Sure.
really put you onto that, especially when people were doing it young, bro. Like they were doing this kid shit on kids, saying
Sure.
it was better because they're not as developed. It's like, well, they're not gonna stop developing unless you pump them with hormone blockers and all types of
Mhm.
shit. You know, and even
Well, they're
that,
saying before
had side effects.
they're saying before they go through puberty,
Yeah.
and they can like prevent them
It's
from
just
going.
not. It's
Huh.
just. I mean, and then a kid.
I mean, that's
doesn't-
the logic, though. Well,
It's-
here I want to get to the
it's
comments,
crazy.
and then we'll open it
because
back
kids
up.
kids can't even fucking process that.
Yeah. Correction. What is up with them hugging on him? Blue hair is girly? Question mark. Are they thinking like baby clothes? Blue equals boy. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Blues, like I said, just it's not something like having colorful hair is not something I think of as specific, like particularly manly. And then also like wearing short shorts. I'm not thinking like the outfit is like particularly manly,
She's
but
wearing,
you
what's
know,
this called?
I mean, but the thing is,
Capris.
she's opening herself up for the criticism, to be honest, by making the statement. So it is what it is. Mental illness we let people indulge in is depression, bipolar,
No,
schizophrenia,
we don't.
on and on. We
do
tolerate
not.
mental illness all of the time.
No, we don't.
Okay. If you, I have another comment, but if you want to respond to that,
We don't. The people, usually people with homeless people are people with mental illness, right? And what do we do with them? We outcast them into the outskirts of society, onto the streets. And if your family member has a mental illness, what do? You take them to a doctor, you get them to get help so they can not just sit there and partake in that activity. Even maybe it's still there, but it's not to like the extent of where it's harmful to the person. So it's just like depression. People you just don't. If you know someone's depressed, you don't sit there and just let them be depressed, right? You get them help. Like you don't let them just sit there and like.
It's kind of up to them, though,
wallow.
right? You kind of leave it up to them.
Fuck
to a
no,
certain
it's not
degree.
up to them because depression leads to suicide. That's what I'm saying. Like mental illnesses, you don't just sit on now. Everybody's different. Some people may sit there and just watch, but people with mental illness.
Well, that's why a lot of what you
But
just,
it's a suffering,
like what you
though.
just said, though.
It's
A lot of that happens.
It's a suffering though. People have to understand that. So
Yeah.
when you're looking at someone with mental illness, don't just look at it as like, okay, they're just someone that's dealing with a problem. Like, no, they're suffering with a problem.
You know, something for you, and I'm sure you already know this, but something
Right.
for you to consider would be you can't just always look at somebody and automatically be like, oh, that's a depressed person.
Oh no.
You know, so plenty of
mean,
people
no.
are like operating, and you deal with
Right.
them, and they
They're
keep that to
depressed as
themselves.
fuck and they don't say anything.
Yeah,
But you got to peep game. You
Gotta
got
see
to peep
through
game.
shit.
You got to see through that shit, bro. You
Yeah.
know,
Well,
when you talk to a motherfucker, they're like, oh, they're always happy. Well, nah, nigga, you ain't always happy.
yeah,
What the fuck going on, bro? You got some
Fair
real
enough.
shit going on in your life.
Fair
What's
enough.
going on? You
Yeah,
know what I'm
fair
saying?
enough. Yeah.
You gotta
Definitely.
sometimes you just gotta pick through shit. But like it's just on average. If the average person, if they see someone is dealing with a mental illness, they're not just gonna sit there and fucking watch them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would assume so. I would hope so.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe I'm on the
Well, but I'm saying that you, like I said, you don't. A lot of times you don't know.
But
There's
if
been
you-
times that I've
okay,
been dealing with shit.
depression-
I hit you up. I'm like, oh yeah, we haven't talked for fucking 6 months.
Well, depression is
I was going
different.
through
I
this or
guess. Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Depression is different, right? But
Sure.
like the other ones on the list, I mean, those are pretty outwardly expressed.
bipolar,
ish-
even
schizophrenic. I mean, those are just things
people
that
can hide
you
bipolar.
see.
You can just be like, oh, they're fucking, they got boot sweets.
No, when you fucking step on their shoe and they fucking freak out and want to fight you, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
brother, hold
I
on.
don't know. I mean, it is interesting, and thank you, Jaded, for bringing that up. That is an interesting kind of thought. But I mean, I see what you're saying as well, Deuce. As far as like, you know, ideally, we're not letting those people just wallow in that. Then the next comment was, I think that they have perfected the science. Have y'all not seen some of these queens? Wow, I can't tell the difference.
They're not
That
having
actress, Hunter Schafer,
They
looks
ain't
great.
protect shit. They ain't having kids.
Plus, people do all kinds of plastic.
They ain't having no kids though.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's see. Let's look up Hunter Schafer.
When Hunter Schafer gets pregnant, holla at me.
Yeah, hey, fair enough.
Unless she still got dick and balls, then she go get someone pregnant.
That's.
I like how he kept his name though, Hunter. You know what I'm saying? It's very
Might still change.
very neutral.
Yeah, might still change it though. Screen share.
I mean, people people just, people are going to do what they
So
want.
you think
Who
if
cares?
it's, and you're also still standing on just if it's
it's
aesthetic,
just health, the health concerns.
if
Is where I'm
visually
really
it's
on it.
passing, you're still taking a stance. You're like, well, that's not.
I still
saying.
just don't think it's natural, but do what you want. I mean, that's your choice. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, this is a person from Euphoria. Drake show. Drake co-signed this. There you go.
Of course you did. Yeah, that's. No, that looks like a dude.
I don't know.
Looks like a dude, but I mean,
Well, not. I mean, it doesn't totally look like a dude. Some of these they're more passable than others, but there are moments when you might question.
yeah,
Definitely.
definitely. I mean, listen, great, good for
Looks
her.
like one of the bros on Reddit.
Good for they, them. I don't know.
I think that's I'm not sure. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing, brother. Yeah,
I have no idea.
I'm not sure.
I
I'm
can't
not
keep-
familiar
I
with
can't keep
Hunter.
up. But I mean, good for.
Instagram took us down. We got a little too real.
I mean, I
We
guess
got a little too spicy. Yeah. No, but I feel that.
good for her.
I think so. Hey, and look, I think that I've seen examples of people who have transitioned that look convincing, but you're touching on something as far as like, they still can't reproduce. So what does that mean? And then also,
Right. And that's the epitome of a woman.
well, I
No,
think,
it is the
Okay,
the
okay,
ability
well,
to reproduce,
yeah. All right.
produce eggs,
Yeah.
get them inseminated by male semen.
Well, a woman's still a woman after she can't get pregnant anymore, though.
But she had the ability at one point in her life.
Some haven't. And we still would call them women.
No, some have.
Some have, of course, but
Some
some
have.
women don't have
Bro,
the
they don't
ability to
even
reproduce
have
from the
real
beginning.
uteros. Like they don't have real uteruses.
Okay, I feel you. So, all right. So, what I was gonna say is
They
a lot.
cut the penis.
The
into a
argument,
uterus.
the argument that gets kind of like parsed out
There's no
a lot of the
clitoris.
times is that
How are you supposed to stimulate it?
you're. Don't ask me that
How you
question.
supposed to
bro.
get it
We'll have
wet,
flip
bro?
this table, but don't ask me that question. Don't ask me that question like I know the answer to shit. You know what I'm saying? You're talking me crazy right now. But
Oh, you were into that transport,
no,
brother.
yeah, brother. No, damn, what was I saying? That
I
was
don't know, brother.
hilarious.
We
Yeah,
went
well,
to a
hey,
dark spot. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Rabbit hole.
I don't know if I don't know if that's the right button.
get us out of here, Kenny.
Apologies.
No, but basically, the point being is there's some that's convincing. But one thing that I think that we're getting caught up with here when we're talking about reproduction and stuff like that, and the thing that gets brought up in this conversation is the sex and gender conversation.
The uterus.
Is that you're talking about biological sex, where like Hunter Schafer here is saying that gender is fluid and gender is a thing like which is a social construct. People can.
But it wasn't a thing
been
10
that.
years ago.
Well, I mean,
we
Was it a
need
thing
to
10
take
years
a
ago?
look at the Roman culture, and we need to just look at
Yeah.
history and understand like where that society was when it fell,
okay.
and just acknowledge these facts. You
Yeah.
know? Like history repeats itself.
Yeah, but things don't have to like be direct correlations.
You
just because
this-
people were
this
engaging
country
in this kind of like
lasted
gender
for
reassignment
years
at
without
that time. Yeah.
without the government, being overthrown and revamped. This country has sustained itself for years with
Beautiful
just
thing.
great American
bless America.
values, right?
No,
And
yeah.
I just,
we've always been about those.
freedoms.
We've always upheld
freedoms.
those
Do what you
values.
want. Do what you want.
The
Do
American
do it
ones.
safely though. That's my only thing. Do it safely and just leave kids alone.
Yeah.
Kids don't. Yeah, we don't. The thing is for me, like, and it's just
Well,
not with
earlier
this.
you
Kids
said
is off
nobody
limits
should.
with a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
earlier you said nobody should be able to do this stuff.
No,
That's
no,
where
no,
I
you-
thought,
Well,
which is
I
an
mean,
interesting conversation because I disagree on that.
But if the doctors are knowingly doing surgeries that they know are not going to make someone a true woman, you know what I'm saying, and possibly give them health issues, then I don't think that's okay. Now, this Hunter Schafer obviously somehow got the lucrative funds to be able to do it the right way.
Probably Biden.
Probably Biden.
Probably Biden. Probably was Biden's doctor.
Yeah, I
The one
mean,
that pulls his face back.
yeah, he probably got Hunter when he was young. Let's just be honest.
Oh shit, Hunter! I didn't even notice the fun connection.
There you go, brother.
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Schafer.
Swapped.
She might have been on the laptop.
Look at the nose. Compare the noses, brother.
Oh my god, what if this is Hunter Biden? Oh shit. I don't know. Guys,
Look at the nose, brother.
guys,
Look up Hunter Biden.
yeah, you
Look up
guys.
Hunter Biden. Look up Joe Biden now.
We might have to do the side by side.
Look up Joe and put up Hunter. I guarantee
I don't know
you.
if I can do them the side by side, but let's just do Hunter Biden. I don't know, man.
Oh shit, he's got the nose, man.
I think he does have the nose, to be honest with you.
He's got the
If you
nose.
throw a blonde wig on him, give him some time to prepare.
Yeah, those weren't his hookers. They were his friends.
Those were his gals. Yeah, Hunter.
He was mimicking them so he can act out how to be a woman better.
Jaden says, I knew one of my nephews was gay when he was like 3. It is probably the same for people who feel they're in the wrong gender body. Do you think people are born
See,
gay?
but here's the thing: you knew he was gay. The kid didn't know he was gay.
And also, just because you knew doesn't mean that he was gay at the moment. Maybe that's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it just two things
You
happen.
never know. He could
Here's
have
a
walked into
50-50
a
chance.
fucking locker
Damn near.
room full of dick swinging, and then he was like, "Oh."
Is that how that happens?
You never know.
Yeah,
You
who
never know.
knows?
He might have
Who
been a
knows?
wrestler.
We'd have to have him come on here.
But
But
listen,
yeah,
you
that's an
know,
interesting-
there's
I
nothing
mean,
wrong with it.
well, I mean, do you think that people are born gay? Any of this stuff is like from
Well, I
birth?
think people are they I think yeah. I mean, some people probably are. I just like I've never really got into that. Like because the thing is, if you're gay, you're gay. If you're trans, you're trans. It's like
Yeah.
like I said, do your shit safely. Make sure you're doing it safe. Leave children alone. Like let children just explore the shit by themselves, like everybody else has to.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now,
Now-
what exactly did you ask though?
Well, one thing that I think we're still not clear on, and I think where we've diverged, is we've agreed on that this entire time. Really,
Right.
I think the divergence is where you're like, hey, it's not a perfected science, so nobody should be
not,
able to do
no.
it. Well, no, and then you said so nobody should be able to do it.
No, I just don't think it's perfected yet. But I think no, I said it's your right. Here's the
Okay,
thing:
all
if
right,
they're
cool.
saying
Yeah, I
if
mean,
the
I can agree with
government's saying it's legal, then hey, do your thing, whatever.
Yeah.
I just think like it's from what you see a lot. There's just so many stories of complications and shit. Like I know someone that has a family member that has complications from it.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh, from getting transitioned?
yeah, it's
Oh,
just,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? So it's you know what I mean it's you know like it's I just don't think the science is there yet. I think they're probably still like a few years out on perfecting it, but they're going to use the, you know, like the surgeries that they're doing on the people who as like research to do it on the people who can afford to pay the
Mhm.
big dollar value, you know, and that's really the issue with it for me too. That's why I say if it's not perfected, they shouldn't do it, and it should be way more regulated than what it is now. And I think they should clear up the mental disorders thing, because if you, I don't think if you're clarifying it as a mental disorder, you should be providing treatments that are life altering
Mm.
with this situation, because part of having a mental illness is like not being in the right frame of mind to make sound decisions. So I think we you know, like, because I mean, for me personally, if I had my family member tell me they wanted to, I would look at him and be like, you're out of your fucking mind. You know, because we
Okay.
both know, you know, what that situation is. So it's for
It's a
me,
risk,
it's like
yeah.
I would just never entertain it because I know they're not in
But
the right frame of mind.
We've had this conversation with like abortions and stuff like that in the past too, though. Like where something that's good for me and my family,
Right.
and that I think is maybe not right for me and my family, maybe I shouldn't prevent other people from making that decision for their own family.
Right.
So, I mean, this is kind of, and this is even more intimate than that. You're talking about if we're taking it away from kids, then we're talking about literally you making that decision for yourself. So I
Right.
feel like that's even more straightforward. Here's this. So there are complications from cosmetic fillers and boob jobs. No one says they should be outlawed or are not scientific quotes.
No. And listen, that's not what I said. I said if it's legal, then they can do as they wish. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's regulated like boob jobs and cosmetic surgeries, because those you have strict FDA guidelines on all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just I don't know.
I mean, you also have issues with like people going out of the country to get those surgeries.
Well, that's
because,
not our problem. They're doing it out of the country.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if you make it not available here,
Talking
it's
about
not.
America first, brother.
If you're saying making it illegal here, that's not going to prevent people from getting the surgery potentially. Just
Yeah,
in
but then that's
more,
not on us. I mean, that's more risk for them.
could be your citizens. Though.
That's more
I mean,
risk for them
But if you can
on
provide
top
it,
of the risk that we already had in America.
if you can provide it safely and make money,
But we can't. That's what I'm saying. We can't do it safely.
but I mean, is it any less safe than any other surgery that we
Way
provide?
less safe.
Maybe we should
Think
look
about
that
it
up.
as
We
a
should look
woman.
that up.
Think about it as a
figure
woman,
that out.
brother. Think about it as a woman, right? If you transition as a woman, you take away your uterus.
What do we want to ask?
All this other shit.
How many people die?
Yeah, we just say
Okay,
go
let's
to Chat
most
GPT.
extreme real quick.
Chat GPT.
Actually, I couldn't log into Chat
It
GPT.
crashed. I think.
Damn. How many people die? I'll say from, not during. From, we'll say reassignment surgery. Okay. According to a Danish study that followed 98% of transsexuals who underwent sex reassignment surgery from 1978 to 2010, approximately 1 in 10 died, with an average age of 53.5 years. However, other studies have found different mortality rates for transgender people. Transgender women, a study found that 10% of transgender women using hormone therapy died during follow-up, which was 1.8 times higher than expected compared to cisgender men, and 2.8 times higher than expected compared to cisgender women. Another study found that transgender women had a mortality risk that was nearly double that of men in the general Dutch population and nearly triple that of cisgender women. Transmasculine people.
It's more dangerous for women to do it.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with periods, personally.
Well, one thing.
High blood pressure. No, because of high blood pressure and shit. Like, you gotta think like.
No, I mean that's possible, but that's just hilarious for you to say.
No, I think
but
when
hey,
you take
possible.
away when you like
Yeah.
there's a natural cycle in the woman's body, and when you subvert that, I think it causes like imbalances. But I'm not a doctor, so
Yeah.
fuck me. I'm an idiot.
What is the regret rate? Oh shit, regret rate for reassignment. Evidence suggests that less than 1% of transgender people who undergo gender reaffirming surgery report regret. That doesn't seem right, right?
Report
1%.
Yeah, you say report.
That proportion is even more striking when compared to the fact that 14% of the broader population reports regret after similar surgeries. So they're saying like people that maybe get like a cosmetic surgery, it seems like more, usually 14% is the average of people that have regret. I feel like we didn't really get like a total, like
I feel
real
like
answer.
they gave us bullshit numbers.
Yeah.
Let's shit on that
Yeah.
website. What website is that?
Well, that was just from Google.
Don't spare
Source-
him, brother. Yep, Google, you suck.
This is source from Google. That was theconversation.com. Theconversation.com said less than 1% of people regret the surgery. So I'm kind of, I feel like the mortality rate was bullshit too, though.
Yeah,
People
no, I didn't
even
think that
get
was
weight
that
loss
bad.
surgery, and it has tons of complications. They like to get most of their stomachs cut out. It's insane.
Well, I don't know about that. So
Yeah.
I can't really speak on that. I mean, I just think those surgeries though are more regular. They've been done for like over 20, 30 years now.
Yeah, but don't we kind of open it up a little bit so we can also get some of that data if we feel like it's generally safe enough? And we're about to read. This is another thing about the mortality
I
rate.
mean, you
Hopefully.
can, yeah. I mean, I get it if you do, but
Yeah, because you're kind of like, it's kind of like with marijuana, they do this where they hold it up in states and they're like, well, we don't have enough research, but it's like they won't allow research to take place for it.
right.
Yeah, so it's like kind of a way to gatekeep it in a dishonest way.
No, yeah, and it's already illegal, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna practice it. You already legalize it, so do your thing. But I just don't
Yeah.
know if it's people just have to be wise about it. I mean, go to doctors that are probably leading in the field. You know, don't just go to some guy trying to sell you a dream.
Yeah, that's fair. This one right here says that the mortality rate is wow, and yeah, there's actually a huge difference between men to women, which is interesting. But this says that there were 600. The mortality rate equated to 628 deaths per 100,000 people. How do you feel about those numbers, brother?
Per
Worth it?
100,000.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually really good numbers.
Okay. All right. Yeah. They could. Yeah. All right. Either way, we got. The
But
answer
that's
here a little
death, though.
more. Yeah, that is death.
That's only death. That's not complications.
Yeah, that is
and shit
death.
Like that.
Finally, a rate, and it says
What was
suicide.
the life? What do they call that?
life expectancy.
Not life expectancy. the happiness. It's like the happiness of your
Oh.
being. You know.
I mean, I think we had the one that said 1% of people regret it.
Yeah, but that was obviously
Here,
bullshit
let's-
stuff.
well,
they didn't know what they were talking about.
We've talked about this, I think, plenty. Honestly, let's go ahead and get into some of the.
Let's
other
get
shit
that
we got.
fucking.
You want to talk about Caitlin Clark?
Well, yeah. You want to hear about the Caitlin Clark?
Y'all want to hear about Caitlin Clark? Shit, I guess we should just go ahead and let him hear about Caitlin Clark.
Fuck it, the Caitlin Clark, brother. Caitlin Clark.
All right.
Let's drop our nuts.
Move on. I can't move on.
Nope.
I won't allow myself to move on. Because you're all I want. I don't want nobody else.
You ever felt like this, brother?
Felt like that. Brother.
You ever cut the snap on and
Brother.
just started to bleed your soul out?
Yeah, right on TikTok, brother. Never posted it.
It's just in the draft.
I don't love nobody else. I don't want my body, my soul, and my heart to belong to anybody else but you.
And when he turned towards the camera,
Yeah, this nigga's tripping.
he said it would be.
You had me when you was facing
disgusting.
forward. Now you doing too much.
Anybody else touched my skin, I would be disgusted.
Yeah, that whole skin shit. You lost me there, brother.
Oh my god, yeah, no, he's wilding out.
It doesn't feel right to even speak to another person, to get to know anybody else, to even look in their direction. Everywhere I go, every second, I think of you.
Bro's passionate though.
Brother, I mean,
Bro's
Jesus.
passionate.
He's probably a lead supervisor, whatever he's doing.
It fucking sucks.
Give the speech.
Talk about being able to
I
motivate a team.
can't move on and I won't. I promised you to stay beside you
Let me
for the
just get
rest of our
something. We need to
lives.
coach a youth football team.
Give the speech that you gave Sarah. Give him the Sarah speech.
This man needs to start doing
I can't move on.
He needs to start doing fucking speeches at colleges.
I'll spend 4th and 10 for the rest of my life for you.
4th and 10.
Move the chains.
We're that old school love back in the 50s and 60s. Not this fucking stupid ass generation, baby.
Yeah, not a part of them.
It's us against the world.
No, it's not.
And I will always remain that in my head. That will always stick in my head every day until the day I die. It's us against the world.
Just
I
you,
can't-
brother. Just you against the world.
Just you, brother. You
You're
lost
alone.
her, brother. She's
Yeah.
gone. She's getting back shots by the pool guy right now. While you're sleeping in a motel.
We were talking about gambling before we went live. Over under 50%, he cheated.
Definitely the over.
Take the over on
Definitely
that.
the over. He's sleeping in the truck. He over 100%.
Holy shit, he was in the
Either that or he fucked the dog.
Oh god. Yeah. Well, yeah, that'll send you right out to the car.
Nasty
Yeah, you
bitch.
skip the couch, you get right to the fucking
Right
car
to
when you
the
do
car.
that crazy shit.
Yeah.
Oh
Or
my
he
god.
sodomized the horse. Either one.
Well, after that, like I said, I want to get into some of these degenerate gambling, not debts, because I mean we pay them.
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they take it right out the fucking bank account.
I was locked in on some of these too, motherfuckers.
I wish I was able
The-
to just
the
run
key-
like you were able to back in the day.
The key is to lock in early. Lock in early.
You were saying that. You were saying get in there early, get those early odds.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm looking at one right now, and I don't know. This country motherfucker looks crazy. I'm definitely going him. Yeah, no, there's a couple fights on here where I'm kind of like, I might stay away from.
What's your favorite sport to bet on? They have the most luck.
UFC. I love UFC.
Do you have the most luck there?
Yeah, bro, I have the most luck.
Mm.
What I need to really start doing is just locking in on like three and 4 legs and just putting like $200 or $300 on them and hitting. Because I
Locking
do,
in 3 or 4. So what's your usual?
I usually do like 12 or 13s just for the excitement. Just for the adrenaline.
If you bet a
rush.
13 leg, you're not even expecting to win. I feel like.
No, I'm expecting to hit.
Hmm.
I usually lose it by 1.
Really?
Like I usually
That's
have
soul
one.
crushing.
I usually, if I lock in like 6 of them at like $5, right, and it's usually the payouts are like between like $3-4 grand, depending how, if I do them early, like
Mhm.
the payouts are like fucking 5-6, right?
Did you get the strategy from anybody else, or you just picked this up and just
No, I
started?
just start doing it
spending your
myself.
money.
Start spending my own money. But I've hit on a few of these before. Like I've won like $800 like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, nice.
But
Yeah.
the thing is to lock them in early, kind of just look at the fighters, see what their record is, see what they just fought. I mean, some of them you kind of want to look up and see when's the last time they fought too.
Mm.
Like on the big name cards, that's something I just learned. But yeah, I mean, you just kind of look and see, and then you look at the odds. You're like, all right, okay, yeah, that's how I'm feeling. All right, I'm rocking like that. And yeah, but
Do you tell your family when you win?
Oh no.
No?
No.
You tell me when you lose.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't
either
tell
way,
them anything.
This is your money.
This is my excitement. Leave me the
Yeah.
fuck alone.
This is your empire
Yeah, you just leave me alone.
that gets
Fucking-
built and fucking demolished every week.
every week, man. Every week. You just gotta love the game, man. It's for the game.
I think
Like
that's
this
true.
one right here,
That's true. I feel
Julian Marquez versus Zachary Reese. That one I'm kind of like, They're both from the United States. Not saying that's a bad thing, but not saying that's a great thing. One's 9-4, one's 6-1, 1-6-4. Yeah, I'm going with this guy.
Yeah.
Zachary Reese it is.
I was telling you that the last UFC card, which I think was UFC 302, I put my money on the fucking Russian guy fighting Kevin Holland that had his arm turned to fucking jelly and melted right in his arms. At the time, that was a tough bet. That was a tough bet to see go down. Because because I usually will only do the 3 or 4 legs. So I'm glad you're coming. That's fucking enough stress. I couldn't imagine having 12 bets in a row go down, and I'm watching each of them hit. I mean, I can imagine the high, like the positive high there.
Oh, it was amazing.
But then when it crumbles, it's like Jesus
Oh
Christ.
no, it's when I lost that
It's tough.
Paulo Costa fight.
One fight in.
When I lost that Paulo Costa fight, brother, I was hurting. Brother.
Yeah.
Especially when I saw that $700 cash out, I was hurting.
Because you're already like 10 fights in.
Brother, that was the semifinal.
Yeah, the 11th. So you're 10 fights in, and that was the 11th. You had that, and
And I had my Makayev. I was locked. That's why I let it ride.
Yeah.
I had Makayev. I was like, bro, this parlay
had
I'm
the
gonna let
favorite.
ride. The
You had
other
the
one,
favorite
I'm
there.
like, the other one, if I didn't lose the Morano, if I didn't, well, I hedged that one, so it didn't matter. But if I'd have had Nick Price on that one too, I'd have just let them both ride and then probably pulled out another one, whatever it was. And then
it was still the
made
same
one.
thing. You had Costa.
Yeah, I still had Costa. I would have pulled that one and let one ride.
He just fucked your whole shit up, man.
He fucked my whole shit, bro.
Yeah, that would have been different.
I don't mind losing them because I've lost some for like big money and just been like, all right, fuck it, like you saw, I lost that one time on the pod for like what was it, two? Like
I mainly see you lose, brother. I'm gonna be honest.
well, they're
Yeah,
only
me too.
$5 parlays,
But that's
I
the
lose
game's
them-
made that
It's
way.
like $5 to make 2,300. Okay,
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
no, but I lost that one. And I lost that one on a fight where the dude, he just lost to Jose Aldo. I was like, you know what, fuck it, bro. Like Jose put in work on him. I'll take that. It's not like the kid was pussyfooting either. He got his ass beat. He was trying. He got his ass beat. I'm like, all right, I don't mind losing my money like that. But with this last one, I'm like, bro, this dude Paulo Acosta, bro. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, put that pause on him, bro. He's just sitting there right in front of you, just standing in front of you.
Well,
bro.
and he had him compromised in the first round with the leg kicks.
Yeah.
So it's like, I definitely thought he was gonna deliver and follow up on that.
And then that's what Perrier did to him.
Mhm.
Alex literally compromised him with leg kicks and literally just gave him a fucking 1-2 up top and put him down.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta respect Sean continuing to come forward.
But that's the thing, he's gonna come forward, so let him come forward. Plan off that, like sit on that back foot. He's not even throwing. Okay, if he throw, he's gonna throw that front kick to the stomach, sidestep that fucker and shoot in, do something. I mean, wrestle the motherfucker, do something. I don't know. He was just fucking motherfucker was just standing there getting his ass beat. I couldn't understand it. I'm like, come on, bro.
This right here, I want to show you because I know this is gonna make you mad.
Hey, this is Clip. This is the world's first plug-and-play device that upgrades any bike.
All right, brother, lock in.
I'm trying to lock in this bet real quick.
Oh
My
my
bad, brother.
goodness, man! Like I said, the gym.
Into an e-bike. So you just attach it instantly, like so, and it's pedal assist. So once you start pedaling, now you got an e-bike.
You have an e-bike, so basically, you see. I know that you've seen the homeless in our area drive around on the electric bicycles. She just invented a way to make in a fucking electric bicycle easy as fuck. And here we are sitting here like dumbasses, and you got hit by one, and you didn't think to
It
be
was a
like,
gas powered bike though, but it wasn't an e-bike.
either way.
I wish it
You
was.
should have looked at that and been like, damn, how can I make that easier for
the
him to do
fucking
this?
dent wouldn't have been as big. Jesus Christ.
No, but the question here is and this is the thing we got to salute inventors, man. They come up with solutions for problems. And this lady right here was like, hey, I see these fucking old people riding around on gas powered fucking bicycles. How do I make that easier for them to do?
Upgrades any bike into an e-bike. So you just attach it instantly,
Yeah.
like so, and it's pedal assist. So once you start pedaling, now you got an e-bike.
That simple.
That simple.
The simplest shit in the world.
All she did was put a fucking machine on
She
it.
put a fucking jug ball machine on the fucking tire.
She's smart as fuck.
Smart as fuck.
Someone
Hey,
marry that woman.
Look at her. It's not bad either. But if you found out that she was,
She had a dick.
yeah,
This is called spade a spade. How would you feel?
you know, I mean, if she had that invention just in the tuck already,
Are you looking another way?
nah, I can't look past the other things she got in the tuck. Fucking she, even if it's a tiny Asian penis, I'm gonna have to take issue with
I
it.
don't know if it's tiny Asian penis, brother. It might be big Asian penis. You know?
Oh wow. Those are adjectives that have never been put together. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Oh, this is another thing.
Show
Neuralink.
us that as a demonstration of what you can now
Your
do.
guy, Chris.
Here we go. This is the Link app. This is how I control everything. This is the app that they've uploaded.
This is the Neuralink guy, by the way. Like, you know, we heard about somebody getting the actual Neuralink put in the brain.
Onto my computer that lets me control the cursor. This is my devotional that I've been reading all the time, every day. And then this is me playing chess.
So wait a minute.
these are-
You're moving the cursor. You're moving the cursor, Nolan, just by thinking about where you want it to go, or is it your eyes?
No, it's just me thinking about wherever I want it to go.
Oh man.
That was the fakest excitement. Because honestly, this isn't even really that impressive. You put a chip in my head. They basically were doing this with the fucking Apple Pro Vision, but like what Chris Cumia was suggesting, it's like reading your eyes and stuff like that more so. But yeah, this shit doesn't even really blow me away like that. Like I'm expecting from the Neuralink. You're gonna
Every day. And then this is me playing chess.
brain.
So wait a
these
minute.
are-
You're moving the cursor. You're moving the cursor, Nolan, just by thinking about where you want it to go, or is it your eyes?
No, it's just me thinking about wherever I want it to go.
Look at this.
Oh man. So
Yeah,
you're not
so-
even tracing it with your eyes. You're just looking at it.
Nope, I can move it and I can move the cursor around, whatever I would like to do. I don't have to be staring at it
His
at
amazement
all.
pisses me off.
I mean, it's
Videos of-
amazing. There's not even words to describe. Yeah, there's not even words to describe how amazing this tech is.
I already know your stance on this. You're not getting which I mean, my stance actually in this case is going to be the same, but you're not getting the chip in your head.
I'm not getting
based
no
off that.
fucking shit.
Yeah.
Elon, you
No, they
me
got to come harder. than
Elon,
that.
you got me fucked up.
Yeah, they got to come
Elon,
harder.
You
than
play fucking chess.
that. Yeah.
You fucking play chess now.
Basically, yeah.
Give me a fucking computer.
Basically,
I don't mind moving it with my hands. The fuck
If
is
it
wrong
means-
with this dude?
If it means not having to undertake the surgery, reference the last
Motherfucker,
fucking
can I drive a
conversation we were having.
Tesla without my hands? That would impress me.
I actually saw a video where a dude almost, or female, I don't know who it was, but almost ran into a train using their auto drive because it was foggy. So I didn't see that a train was already actively on the train tracks. Almost drove into the train. Crazy shit. Yeah, I'm not ready for that, man. We need to have tracks or something.
That's
I
why
don't
his
even know.
fucking Tesla trucks are goddamn bulletproof.
Mm.
And they're fucking like smash proof because them bitches don't crash.
You think they could smash like a train smash?
No, fuck
So,
no. They're not
okay.
that. They're like fucking the cheapest fucking
Yeah.
bulletproof you can get.
But now we find out trains derail all the time. It's not even a big thing.
Yeah, they just fucking tip over with toxic waste.
Although it feels like it hasn't happened in a while now. Now it's like also not happening.
Now
again.
we don't hear about it, but it happened
We
2
don't
or
hear
3
about it.
times in like
Yeah, that's-
certain parts of the U.S. And then now that land is just fucking uninhabitable for 5 years. And certain companies have now came in and made it inhabitable in 2 years.
Yeah.
And now all those same companies that came in and now bought all the goddamn land. Oh, wasn't that convenient?
Everybody that lives there has cancer.
Just so happens to be fucking farmland.
Yeah.
No
Hey,
shit. And then you're gonna fucking plant crops in that fucking radiation farmland, and then you're gonna feed America with it. Kill half America.
No,
That's
that's
great.
fair. That's fair enough.
Or just mutate
Yeah.
the kids to where we have fucking 7'5" giants like in Europe.
See, that'd be nice. That would be nice if we can get a
Would
bunch
be
of
great.
Jokic. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Get some.
I mean,
Embiids.
if they could tell me that. So I mean, if they told you could be the Greek freak, but you couldn't live past 50, you taking that trade? You know what I mean? Like have the physique and all that of
well,
like
you can.
7 foot.
You just gotta understand you're more susceptible to heart failure.
Exactly. So you taking those odds or
I mean, you give me 55, I'm taking it.
okay? All right. So you raise the 55 years, and you're like, that's me.
Yeah, lock me in.
Okay.
Sign
All right.
me
Fair
up.
enough. Yeah, that's where you wanted to go, anyways. Actually, is the perfect time to go to this. It's a calendar of the weeks of your life.
Hmm.
This is their way of motivating themselves. So, theoretically, you have like a general kind of like life expectancy. This is
I love it. I'm
we
gonna
market
do that.
every day.
I'm gonna do that.
I wanted to ask you.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, do you think it would be useful?
That's a great tool.
There's what
Gives you
there's-
fucking perspective.
it says there's no greater motivator than death.
As people are arguing about where they're gonna have their birthday fucking party, Chuck E. Cheese or
Oh,
Dave
my
and
bad.
Buster's.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you only have 20 birthdays.
I can't go out tonight. I only have.
I only have 20 birthdays left, and I want to spend 15 in Dubai.
No, definitely. What is that? Does it paralyze you with fear? Or you think it makes you get up and go? You've already been getting up and going recently. You know what I mean?
Nah, fuck it, bro.
Starting those runs early in the morning. and
Bro,
shit.
6 a.m. every
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
brother. Now my body just wants me to do it.
You feel better about it?
No, I hate it every day. I do
Okay,
it. But
that's
my
good, though.
body just like it gets emotional. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna go run. And it's like, oh no, I don't want to.
Do you feel like you've had like improvements in your like everyday life in other places other than like?
100%. I mean, it definitely is great for thinking, clearing the mind. It's a great way to start the day. Get
You left your
going.
family behind and started
Just-
finally getting those
yeah.
numbers up.
Just finally just started just running it
Run
up,
it back.
brother. Running it up, brother. Just run and don't look back, fellas. Don't look back.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah, but
no,
what
it's a good
energy or like what kind of like benefits?
Oh,
you see?
energy, everything. It motivates you, gets you motivated. You attack your day. You just look at the day differently. You know what I mean?
Do you
You're
run-
like, that's probably the hardest fucking thing I'm gonna do today. So it's
Yeah.
like everything else I can deal with. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
when you're fucking gasping for air, can't breathe, looking for a way out, ready to just tap on the floor like a
You
little
wanna
pussy
fucking
and give up.
like a bitch.
Like a little bitch, and David
Yeah.
Goggin pops in your ear and he's like, "Run,
Stay hard.
motherfucker, stay hard."
Stay hard. Get that thing fucking hard from me
Yeah,
right
no,
now. You get that thing
I
fucking
don't know
hard
about
for
that.
fucking Dave.
I didn't hear that last part.
Get that
but
thing hard for Davey.
I didn't get that tape.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Well, I turned him off after that. I was not motivated.
Yeah,
I had
no.
to go handle some other business.
Yeah,
Got too hard.
I don't know if I'm getting hard to him, brother.
But I think that is great though. Like honestly, like what you're doing it is cool to see and it's inspiring just as a friend of yours to see you kind of like being committed in that way. So that's dope. And like
My knees
this,
don't love it.
I don't know this chart. I could see it having some benefits, but I just see yeah, it's
It could be
it's
very
such
depressing.
a fucking morbid.
When you have a bad
When you start to-
day,
it
you're
also-
looking like, fuck, I wasted this day. Fucking dealing with John.
Yeah, once you start to
Fucking
hit
dog
that
park.
halfway point. Also, maybe it gives you some like false sense of security because like you don't know that you're gonna make it to normal life expectancy.
Yeah,
you might
can
be
walk out the
you
fucking
might
door,
be
get
out on
hit by a-
30.
You're in New York. You get hit by a fucking bus tomorrow, bitch. Out of
you go.
there. Pack your ass up.
Nobody even somebody goes in your room and finds that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Look at this asshole thought he was gonna make it to 89.
Yeah, fucking dumbass.
Yeah, it
Must
is
have
a-
not knew his family genetics.
yeah, it's a morbid fucking morbid reminder.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, in sales, I wanted to ask you: have you ever been in like sales, like door to door sales at all? I don't know.
No, my brother's actually partaking in that right now.
Really?
I won't divulge too much information.
God bless him.
But
Yeah.
I won't say which one,
Okay,
just to
fair
not
enough.
divulge too much information.
Is he
there, I
doing good or
guess.
bad?
He's doing decent.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing decent. He's doing
That's
doing,
great.
doing all right.
Yeah.
You know?
All
I
right,
mean,
cool.
could do a lot better.
Yeah, he can sell more.
If you're watching,
We don't get to know
if you're watching,
what's
you
he
could do a
selling.
lot
Is that
better.
is that on the table? What
Not
he's-
drugs, brother. It's legal.
Okay, I believe
Um,
that.
But he's actually in South Carolina, so if I go see him, I want to go actually stop by
Check
Pop.
him, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? See what Pop's got going out there. You know?
Yeah, he's doing the stream, man, vibing, taking
yeah.
care of animals.
Yeah, definitely. I bring my
Smooth
PS5.
recoil, by the way. Smooth
Yeah.
recoil. You'll see Deuce on that stream. You've been
Yes.
killing it on there.
Been on there.
Yeah, COD streams.
You
so.
know, just I've been doing my thing, trying to.
People were coming through hating. How'd that feel, by the way, to get internet
felt
hate?
great.
Yeah.
Felt great. Felt
Yeah.
great to watch me succeed.
There you go. Yeah.
Not only in life,
Did you guys win?
not only in life, but on the game.
When I was watching, you guys didn't catch any dubs there, but
No,
that's fine.
Cracker came through, clutched out a couple.
Okay,
you know,
nice.
I definitely got a game-winning kill on the one where
Oh,
he was
shit.
actually dick riding. Sneeko
Oh.
was dick riding, and I actually got the game-winning kill too.
Damn.
And I let my nuts hang on his forehead, and when it happened,
Shit on him?
definitely shit on him.
That's good. That's good. That always
You know,
feels great.
He shut up after that, left me alone, went to start talking about Doc.
Ah,
But yeah, it's all fun and games. You
Yeah.
know, all fun and games.
until
so
you win.
So I start capping, these Taliban guys on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bring back the Taliban on the game. I mean,
Yeah, bro. What's going
I
on?
don't even know
with
who
that?
these guys that were fighting are anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
we're fighting contractors, and it's just
It's
like
fucking sick.
It's fucking
They're
like,
Americans.
We're fighting Americans.
You fight BlackRock.
Yeah, it's like fuck. Dark place.
No, dark place.
Even the guy you deal with is a traitor. It's like, wow.
The thing is, we are actually fighting BlackRock, so it's analogous to our everyday life.
Are we fighting Black? Oh yeah, we are actually fighting BlackRock. Yeah, that's
I mean, we'll happily. I mean, if BlackRock wants to send the check,
We'll
wants to
definitely
hire the
endorse you.
kids. Yeah,
free
give us,
propaganda here.
give us a couple hats, couple shirts, couple fucking houses.
Yeah, couple houses.
Yeah.
Give me 1% of the company is all I need.
Oh, brother, that was strong. That was strong fucking
1%.
negotiation
Just
tactics.
1%.
Because honestly, we could come to the table for 1%, leave with 0.5%, and we're still billionaires right there.
Billionaires.
Yeah, let's just move on. We're actually, you thought you were getting a podcast once a week. Fuck no, I don't got time for that.
But no, we're invested in the company.
Yeah, we're not fucking peasants.
Yeah. We have people do the podcast for us, impersonating us.
By the way, if you want to see who BlackRock, who they're buying houses from,
It was nice to meet you guys.
Better to meet you than you meet us.
Well, let me tell you,
Better to meet you than you meet us.
we truly
Jesus Christ. Fucking A. These fucking poor farmers in the middle of America fucking going senile. You got this fucking Asian cuck. Look at him, bro.
Better to meet you than you meet
He's
us.
like, I am stealing their land. I am fucking
well, let me
happy.
tell you,
Better to
we,
meet you
I'm
than you
gonna
meet
record
us.
it and then
We
fucking
truly-
embarrass them that I'm stealing their land. Hopefully their fucking grandchildren and their fucking children see me.
well, brother, don't miss the part where she just goes ahead and gives him a bite on the shoulder.
No, brother,
Come
that
on.
let me know that she's fucking out of her rabid mind.
I don't
She
know.
can't see that. This is why you shouldn't let people indulge in their mental illness. She just signed a contract to sell her house for pennies on the dollar,
to fucking BlackRock, this fucking Chinese,
and she
fucking-
just yelled at her husband
spy.
until he fucking signed it. And he just signed it. He doesn't even know what the fuck. He can't even see.
he's about to start hearing some shit go down. This BlackRock rep is about to.
He started about to start clapping cheeks like he told her.
Yeah, he's about to start clapping.
She's
dust.
like, "You want me to sign on that dotted line? You got to dust the cobwebs off this pussy."
Yeah, not the shelves, but you already know.
Oh my god,
No, he's
he's
in there.
gonna break her hips.
Man, the thing is, have you ever had like a customer or anything like that, like older, get too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You just roll with it though. You're like,
No,
damn,
no,
what's
no,
the bank
I-
account look like? We got to figure out.
No, it's funny. Just a story behind that.
Oh, okay. Get into it, brother. This is the crazy pod.
So it was funny. Just the other day, actually, I had a lady come in there, and I just, I was just helping the people out. Whatever, stopped in there, ran the desk for a little bit, and mom was there, and it just happened to be one of her customers was in there, a little tipsy.
Yeah.
She was just, I mean, it wasn't just me. There was a couple other men that were, kind of hit on, frisked a little bit, you know. But basically, yeah, she was just very aggressive, like just wouldn't leave.
She's about to Weinstein you.
She just wouldn't leave. She had something, and
She had a role
She was
in
with a
mind.
dude there who was like a side piece already, and like, yeah, and she was just asking for the number. Like, yeah, bro, it was crazy. Like,
Well, he's not holding it down. Did you guys look at him like?
She
what are you
basically
doing?
she threw the money at me. She was like $1,500 to DJ my pool party, and I'm like, oh, you having a pool party? Like, and I'm just like, oh, you having a pool party?
Why did you take that? $1,500 for a fucking DJ?
Ma Dukes wasn't fucking with it. Ma Dukes wasn't fucking.
She's getting in between the bag is what she's doing.
Yeah, I thought, but I'm thinking like, baby, look, I don't have no DJ equipment. It's gonna be like $5,000, like, cause you gotta buy the equipment too, bitch. Like,
She's investing in your business at this point.
I mean, bro, she
I love
had
it.
a business where she probably had the equipment personally.
Mm.
Honestly, from the business that she told me the industry she was in, she probably had the equipment.
$1,500, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to.
It's crazy, right? I thought that was wild.
I'm
bro.
gonna have to go
It was a
DJ.
pool party at the crib.
I'm gonna have to go DJ. Is it a
Yeah.
Diddy party? Is that why we were like?
It probably was some crazy shit,
Probably
but
Diddy party.
no.
Yeah.
Well, no Diddy party. It was.
That's
it was
fine. You got invited to a Diddy party,
It
bro.
was
It's cool.
more like
Yeah.
there's more like a Kylie Jenner party. I'm talking heavy.
I'm not sure.
Kylie Jenner.
I'm not
party,
sure,
bro.
brother.
Kylie
I'm a
Jenner
little-
party. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a little suspect on
I'm just saying.
what kind of party it was. What
Kylie
your role in the
Jenner.
party? You said DJ. Now
I'm
I'm kind of
DJing.
like,
I'm just DJing. That's what she said. She said DJ. Now she was also drunk, so I don't know what the
yeah,
fuck she was really.
that sounds like
referencing.
that sounds like some Diddy shit. Oh, you come in here, DJ. Next thing you know,
That's
they're
a
having
woman,
you
though.
fucking put a mask on.
No, bro. Honestly, I was just like, hey, let me just get you to your side pieces vehicle.
Yeah,
And he was driving a nice Porsche, bro.
which was hers probably. They're probably
No,
both
it
drunk.
wasn't hers.
Okay, it wasn't hers. It was his.
No, her car was a Beamer truck, right? He had a nice like.
Sounds like you fumbled, brother. Flu, appreciate you for tapping back in, brother.
I mean, I was told I fumbled. I won't say by who, but I was definitely
Yeah,
told I
of course.
fumbled, and they
think that's
they
obvious.
should care about me. So I think it's kind of funny. This person that told me I fumbled is kind of funny, but I don't
Well,
know.
but hold on. It's 15. The thing is that you fumbled is that 1,500 for a DJing event is fucking ridiculous.
Nah, but I could just tell, like,
Just for you to go play fucking Chief Keef and
but here's the thing.
fucking
So I was in the
2K baby for fucking.
Well, no, it's funny because it
3
just so
hours?
happens, like when I was working at that day, like it just so happens like the regular people that I would see all the time when I was working there full time were in there, and they were like, you know, older women that kind of watch me like grow up a little bit and shit like that. So they were watching me interact. I got a job out of this too. So
okay,
on
gotcha.
hindsight, I did get a job offer.
A new job.
Yeah, I got a new job offer from someone who watched me deal with this situation and the way I handled it. She offered me a job, right, based off that. So it kind of worked out.
I want to talk to you about an opportunity. Male gigolo.
No. It was in the field that I was in now.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
it's kind of weird how it worked out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's kind of funny though. You know,
Is this a fucking negotiating tool that you're using right now for your job?
No, fuck
Like,
no.
Just for the record, I did get offered in the same industry.
In my field, it
double
happens.
the pay.
No, in my field, it happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't any
Ouch.
numbers or anything. They just said like, hey, if you're ever, you know, just call.
Interested in the numbers.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but from what I understood, like from the person that was dealing with her, like, you know, the company she worked for, they took care of you. So, you know, that was good to know. But
Great to know.
I told her I was, you know, kind of good where I was at, but
Yeah.
and
For now, until they start acting.
keep it in
up.
mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
But it was kind
It's
of
good
funny
to feel
though.
wanted.
Yeah, it definitely made me feel good.
Yeah.
But it was kind of funny though because like my mom, I could tell, you know, when she starts like calling my name and shit like that, she's that's her way of saying like, hey, like
Stop the conversation.
it's just going too far, you know what I mean? And it's funny because when she was doing that, like I was actually that's when I started managing the conversation.
You're about to get in your bag. You're about to
No,
extort this bitch.
That's when I really got in my bag, and I
Yeah.
was like, just micromanaging her basically and her personality, and then, but then like she was offering me the job at that point because like I diffused the situation so much she couldn't come at me so aggressively. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how she was like hitting on me. So, but then she, you know, like she was drunk and she was persistent, bro. Like I won't lie, like I had to walk her to her car twice, and then the third time I had to put her in the car.
You're about to call the police. Get her ass trespassed.
Brother, listen, crazy.
Yeah.
Well, she had an appointment in 2 weeks, so
No.
I'm sure she's gonna be back in there.
Yep.
But no, it's just, yeah, so yeah, I've had situations like that. That's not the only one. Like I've literally had a situation where a lady's like, my mom's doing her hair, and the lady's like hitting on me, not knowing that's my.
That's your mom.
Yeah, it's so funny, and they're so
fucking wild.
embarrassed when they
Yeah.
find out. You know what I mean?
Is that embarrassing for you at all? Or are you like, oh,
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Honestly, I mean, if I was living a different life and I mean, brother, yeah,
You get off on it a little bit.
No, brother,
Okay.
listen,
All
I
right,
would have
cool.
had probably a handful of women all over the age of 35, like 100%.
Yeah.
Probably would have only dealt with older women.
Fumbled
personally.
all of them.
All of them, yeah. I mean, it's okay. No,
That's
not
fair.
fumbled, brother. Not fumbled. Just
okay,
blessed.
I would say
I'm just
fumbled,
blessed
but-
in life, brother. Blessed in
Yeah.
life, and you know,
Yeah, that's true.
trying to live as God's child here. You know, yeah,
The holy life. No.
the
is that-
holy
yeah,
life,
The righteous
brother.
life.
the righteous life, brother.
Is this something you've heard, brother?
Walk on the Lilo, what's it like in Toronto City? I'm 2,000 kilometers away, but girl, tonight.
All right, so this is Wagwan Delilah from somebody named Snow Day. This is featuring Drake. This is you got the Sexy Red song with Drake featured. This is his next feature, so I guess he's only been featured on 2 songs since the beef.
I'm gonna
This
be
is-
honest with you. This
yeah.
is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
No, it's bad.
Okay, I'm glad you.
So far, it's been terrible. Yeah,
You look so bad, oh yes you do.
this hurts my ears.
Don't I square don't shine as bright as you.
What are
Top left, top left. Walk on the Lila, you live for it's such a mission. I could finesse my way on the transit, but nowadays.
Waste of fucking money.
You think you don't fuck with it? It is a little wild how shitty the mix is. You know, you
It's
got a Drake
terrible.
track here. You got to tighten up on the mix.
These guys are dissing, are you dumb?
Okay.
I got my Presto with no 4-inch. Keep me off, you get branch. Oh, don't you be acting mean. No, there's a 40 in my jeans. And oh, your
Like,
shorty wants to
Block or whatever the fuck you got.
read. So these are my Camry jeans.
Go. Really?
Wagwan Delilah, no, I'm late cause there's bad traffic. I just showed my dog your Grammy. Said he knows a man that slapped it. I'm so cheesed.
How we feel?
Politics.
If that's a diss,
I don't know if it's a. I don't
that's
think
the
it's a
wrong track, brother.
diss. I don't think it's a diss. I think
He said a Grammy bar. That's a diss towards Kendrick. That's a Grammy. He said something about the Grammy. That's
I didn't hear the Grammy bar. I think you're
No,
you
go
have
run it back
Kendrick-
then.
You have
Run it
Kendrick-
back.
Oh shit!
It's 30 seconds, brother. We can run it back. Ain't no problem.
You're listening with Kendrick ears.
No, brother. Run it back, brother. He definitely says
Wagwan Delilah better than Not Like Us. I mean, hey,
crack.
what's up, brother?
No, that's that.
And I slapped it, I'm so cheese.
And I slapped it. He's
Yeah.
talking about the Grammy. You didn't go back farther.
I'm going back further. God damn it, Jesus Christ!
There
I'm
we
acting
go,
like a
brother.
fucking woman.
No, brother, you're not going.
Go get
back
your
further.
fucking surgery and get your fucking mind right.
Brother, I already
get
got
it
my
fixed.
prostate checked, brother.
Wagwan Delilah, no, I'm late cause there's better traffic. I just showed my dog your Grammy, said he knows a man.
Graham.
Your Grammy.
No, your Instagram.
He said,
I
no.
showed my dog your gram.
Grammy.
We're not breaking this all down, are we?
Brother, listen, I'm trying to tell you.
He said I showed my dog your gram, and he knows someone who
Your
slapped
Grammy.
it.
And he
Okay.
slapped it.
All right, well, we disagree, but no.
Your
he's not
Grammy and he
dissing
slapped
Kendrick
it.
Lamar on the song.
Oh,
He sounds nuts right now.
I slapped it, I'm so cheese.
my Instagram for.
Your madam was a night.
Saying he knows somebody who fucked this female that he's showing on the Instagram.
No, he's not, man. Double entendre.
Turkey, I'm bent low key. Wagwan Delilah, double date me if you like me. Brought my chronom for your bestie. Sorry, he's wearing a shiesty, he's not beat. It's just too smoky in these streets. You're looking sweet. Oh, don't you be acting mean. No, there's a 40 in my jeans. And oh, your shorty wants to reach. So
No,
It's hurt my ears.
Wagwan Mendham, not just not fucking with it.
He needs to fucking just stop making music. That
Who,
shit
Drake
actually
or-
hurts. I have a headache.
You have a headache.
I'm dead serious, bro.
Wow.
Well, that fucking chorus is terrible.
Yeah. Well.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, hey, they
It's
went
like,
for it.
bro, I don't want to hear, bro. What?
Well, you know the original, right? Hey there,
Yeah.
Delilah.
Yeah, we should have kept that.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
should have
Well, we
kept
did
that.
keep it. We
No,
did
no,
keep- it didn't go
Why-
anywhere.
why? No.
Probably
And-
more people are listening
And he
to
better
that
be from
today.
the islands because that's cultural appropriation.
I don't think he's from the islands. He's from Canada.
Well, he's a piece of shit then.
Yeah, he's from Canada.
Well, there's a lot of people from Canada from the islands. So.
Well, okay.
There's a lot of that's about the migration route.
Okay. Well, it's a little out the way, but it's fine.
I got family up there.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'm
got
not trying to
brother.
say. Okay. Okay.
A brother from another mother.
Let's see. So
Literally.
the dude's name is Snow Day. So we'll
That
go
shit is
rapper.
terrible.
I think but the thing is, I think this dude is
No,
a
it's
comedian, to be
fucking
honest.
terrible, bro.
I think he's a comedian, to be completely honest. So it's like I think they're kind of fucking around a little bit.
Please, God, I don't know. He's fucking,
Oh, shit. They
Jesus
tried-
Christ.
No, this is
Yeah.
Snow.
No, look at that fucking guy. Look at that fucking guy.
Damn, I saw a video of this guy fucking talking earlier. So
What a cuck.
it is kind of interesting, though. I mean, one thing that is dope that part of what Drake got shat on for is
shit like that.
Well, doing music with artists that are small artists and like looking like he's taking advantage of them. When in reality, I mean, and I was arguing this at the time. It's like
It's a little bit
these
above.
people, these people benefit from. We would have never heard about this fucking Snow Day, motherfucker, if he didn't do this track.
He doesn't
with.
have a face to match his fucking.
Literally
music
doesn't
to.
even have a fucking face to match the music
Fucking
to, for fuck's
ridiculous.
sake.
Just made my ears bleed.
Um,
Can't even put his face on it. Look at this guy.
Yeah, I
Is
don't
that
think it's
fucking
that
cum
guy.
on his
I
face?
don't think that's that
Look,
guy.
it's fucking cum on his
Yeah,
face.
this not cum on his face.
He's not eating a powdered donut. I
don't
tell you
think-
that.
Yeah, okay, the people can't see what we're looking at right now. You're talking about cum on his face.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay, so
Go and screenshot that, brother.
Let's talk about this guy, by the way, guys. No, we did not have anybody on the screen with.
Yeah, well, look at
jizzles.
that guy. He had jizzles all in the
right
front
here.
corners
because he has it spelled fucked up. Like so. Oh god damn it. There's like a
Still
fucking
no
foreign
picture
type.
on his face.
Fuck him. At the end of the day, no, I think I'm pretty sure he's white. I saw a video of him earlier.
He's a fucking
But who knows? Who knows? So
Phantom of the Opera, motherfucker.
so you take issue. You think that's garbage? Should have never came out.
Yeah, let's move on, brother.
No,
Let's
yeah.
move on. Yeah.
That's the Wagwan reaction.
He gave me a headache.
You couldn't even finish the song.
Fucking hey, no.
You literally couldn't even finish the
No.
song, bro. Yeah,
I
we
need
got.
to, like,
You need Tylenol.
he gave me pressure in my head.
Hey, yo, pause.
I feel like I'm on a fucking airplane.
Let's see what else. Oh yeah, so let's get into obviously one of the topics that we wanted to really get into tonight was the Caitlin Clark back and forth.
Got him. No, I'm just playing.
But got him, bitch. We're not getting into that. Yeah, you motherfuckers thought. So I did want to get into one other thing. So X/Twitter, they have officially announced they're allowing porn on the website.
All right, that's perfect. No, we can move on from that. I love it.
Well, the thing that blew my mind is like, is this new?
They're making both.
It's been 90% porn already.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, hold on.
They've been selling that shit.
That's what I thought was funny.
They've been selling ass on there.
Yeah, but I guess now they're allowing more ways to hopefully protect against it. For one,
it's just like with the government, brother.
They want their
what
slice.
he's saying is we're just gonna make money off of it.
Yeah, we want that slice.
There's a difference.
I mean,
you're not
feel,
promoting your OnlyFans for free, bitch. There's no free marketing.
Yeah, I feel that because I mean, he's definitely, if you go into any comment section, it could be talking about anything.
He
Donald
might make
Trump,
it to where you're over a certain amount of followers, and you got to cut them in on a check.
Need a little piece of that action. Yeah, no, Trump, like it'd be like Trump fucking gets convicted. They're like, come convict my pussy on my OnlyFans. Like, whoa, bitch, how the fuck did you even get to that?
You'd probably do it.
Yeah, and then some people click on it. It's engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And people that don't click on it, some people get in there and say, die, you stupid whore. You should die for this kind of thing. I bet your family is disappointed and they don't love you. What kind of daddy issues do you have, you stupid slut whore? So this kind of this is the kind of dialogue. Sometimes it devolves. I'm just saying.
Got a little deep, brother.
Look, hey, you can check my history. I'm not leaving those comments. I'm just saying I have seen the comments of those of people getting pretty upset about those ladies just trying to market their art,
their pussy,
their content. Hey, they're
Market
content
their
creators. Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Selling pussy is what it is.
No, it is a part of the ecosystem, 100%. It's kind of like one of those
Oldest
things.
job ever is selling
It's
pussy.
almost like if you take that out of online content creation, the whole house of cards might fall.
If you take that out of society, the infrastructure of our society will fall.
People will go crazy.
Literally, you have men out here just killing each other because of the lack of pussy that's going around in the air and in the world.
You need to keep them docile.
Exactly. Why do you think men fall all the time?
There wasn't porn for him to sit there.
You can just look it up and be like, all right, I'm relaxed now.
You know what? Matter of fact, you actually reminded me of something. This is something we got away from Deuce, but before we get into this, we got to get into the fucking Caitlin Clark shit, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit. Yeah,
Yeah, we definitely got to get into that. Oh, hold on, we got a comment. And I wrote that all before my breakfast. I didn't mean it. Yeah, what we really got to get into though, just before we get into that, brother, the slut confessions. Can I give you one?
Just one, brother. Just one.
Just one.
I'm on a tight schedule, brother.
Okay. All right. Somebody's watching where you're at. I get it. It's not too late though. It's before 9.
Support
No. Yeah, no, but they don't give a fuck. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Never mind. You might be lucky because fucking Reddit doesn't let you get the good shit unless, obviously you prove to them that you're over 18, which is fair. That's fair.
Oh, you don't have an account?
No, I do, but it's not on here. Yeah. Well, actually, here, this one it let me get. This is actually perfect. I'm 18, going to suck off anyone I know who votes for Biden. Perfect. Let's get into this.
Well, I'm a Democrat.
Biden 2024. All right. So keywords. Anyone I know. No, I will not suck you off if you do it. LOL. I don't know you, but I've made a deal with my friend group who is 50-50 Republicans and Dems, which is good. This is a good, diverse group of friends.
She's
there.
very caring.
I said, if they prove to me that they submit a vote for Biden, I'll suck their dicks. I'd offer to eat out the girls, but none of them are even bi. So sad face. Edit. Like the post says, I'm friends with people who are Dems and Republicans, so it's not prejudice or judgment I have. But the cope from Republicans on this post is truly hilarious to me. Keep it up.
Women like her that are tainting this country blue.
Tainting this country blue.
God bless her heart.
You need it. There's a few things you need to rewatch this and copyright. And they prove. So basically, people are just asking, "How do I prove this?" This person says, "Calm down, Kamala." Like the lady fucking saying that's Kamala. Come on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
I mean, Kamala's sucking dick.
Host for Biden 2024. Oh my god.
So that's what it's come down to. We have to.
Some people are upset because they're like, "This isn't even believable. I can't even pull my fucking cock to this."
So is that what,
This is definitely a 50-year-old man trying to suck some young pervs off.
Is this like the way the country has fallen to, where you have to, the Democratic Party, where you have to get a bitch out here sucking dick for votes?
Well, I mean,
you're prostituting for votes now.
I'll say this: it doesn't hurt.
We've regressed in politics.
I'll say it doesn't hurt.
This is some shit you saw in Gangs in New York.
It used to be only the president got his dick sucked. So now,
well, Gangs in New York. Remember that movie?
Trickle down
like, you used
economics.
to see like they used to do prostitution for like voting for the mayor and like power and
Hell yeah.
in the city. You know,
yeah.
This is like kind of like the same thing. Let me just suck some.
It's actually
dick.
we're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back.
We're regressing right now, brother.
You could say regressing, or you could say full circle. Full circle.
Fuck,
I like that.
The cycle continues.
It's actually back to the top.
It's just, the cycle of life.
Hey,
brother.
we'll have to get some more of these confessions in at another time. I don't want to hold Deuce
These
up.
whores.
But I could go through those kind of confessions. I was ready to post all day. They're so fucked up. When did you
in Jamaica once, and we're just tourists walking around, and he said, "Hey, Whitehead," called me Whitehead. "Hey, Whitehead." Yeah. He said, man, Whitehead, all right, man, you know, don't look jive, man, Whitehead. I said, man, I'm not white. I may look white, but I'm black inside, boy. He like he ran away, you know. So they generally think I'm a loony instead of Paul McCartney. Visiting loony, and another time I went to this little.
You had to bury that one with another story. That's great. Yeah, we actually want to play that after the Wagwan thing. Just more white people terrorizing good Jamaicans, the good yard folk.
The good yard folk.
Yeah, the good yard folk. But Caitlin Clark, we're gonna get into it for sure. I wanted to ask, do you think that the coverage that she's been getting and the I guess the gamesmanship that she's been receiving, do you think it's been unfair? Just the other day, and you see in the title here, is Caitlin Clark the most hated bitch on earth? Because there was a Pat McAfee segment that he was doing the other day, and he was talking about this very thing, actually, talking about the animosity and some of that's perceived to get thrown in her direction, and just kind of use that as a turn of phrase in a way.
Caitlin Clark is like this Red Bull.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Empty.
She's empty?
No, I'm just playing.
No soul?
No.
Empty vessel.
The conversation is interesting around her.
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest thing I've noticed is most people don't watch the WNBA. Say they don't understand that it's more like violent than the NBA is.
Mm.
The NBA is very watered down. It's very soft. You know, not saying it's different strengths. So I understand that. But the WNBA has always been more physical. Those girls play more aggressive. It's a more tournament style season. So it's way more competitive on average in every game. It blows my mind that people don't realize, like, rookies normally get the shit kicked out of them when they get into the WNBA. It's not like the NBA.
Do you see any difference with Caitlin Clark, or do you think it's exactly the same?
I think I just watched fucking what's her name? The Bayou Barbie. She just got fucking beat the shit out of by a girl she played with. Alyssa Thomas, like, her lip is swollen right now in an interview I just watched on the way here. That from that game where the girl literally beat the shit out of her and got ejected. So it's not just Caitlin Clark that's getting the shit kicked out of her. If anything, Angel Reese has a more of a problem because she's small in there with fucking giants trying to bang. You know what I mean? You know, they're both gonna have to adjust their games. They're both gonna have to understand, like, you're not just gonna be able to out physical everybody like you did before. You know, like Caitlin Clark she's getting the Jordan treatment right now, where yes, you're great. Yes, we know what you can do, but we also know how to stop you at being great at what you do, and you're gonna have to learn how to do something different.
So when you say get the Jordan treatment, because
he got the shit kicked out of him.
But the reason we say Jordan treatment is because
it's just because
it was
weak.
perceived differently than how other players were treated, right?
No, I mean, he was just weak, man. Like, it's a sport where basketball is a sport where people don't want to lift weights, but you need to lift weights. Mm-hmm. When you're playing against other people that are lifting weights that are stronger than you, it's gonna show. Like, Angel Reese needs to lift fucking weights too. She looks not strong. She looks like she's in there with grown women. That just is what it is. Yeah. You know, like Caitlin Clark, is a 6'3" guard or 6'2" guard, but she's not strong yet, and it shows. You know, like once she builds up that strength and she understands, like, all right, there's certain things I'm be able to do, certain things I won't be able to do, and I got to play within that. And once she understands that, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
The problem is that right now people are expecting her to just do how she was doing in college, and it's like, no, you have to understand the talent disparity from the WNBA to college is similar to the NBA. There's no bad person. Like, you have to make the team every year for most players. Like, so you know, like the talent levels are super high. There was actually a girl who was a leading scorer in like Syracuse history, and she was just cut from the Las Vegas Aces.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and she's one of the top scorers in the NCAA history for women's. So I think her name's like Deja Fair or something like that. You know, jump shooter. So I don't know. It's just the people are like, oh, unfair treatment. It's like, bro, there's unfair treatment in that league because there's not much money in it. You know?
Yeah.
And like, they want all the players. And my biggest problem is you're going around like asking all these other players about it, which is just making it frustrating because this is how these players just normally play on average. So now it's like they feel like you're giving her special treatment because you're basically highlighting how physical the game is with her. But then you're saying when Asia Wilson came in as a hot shot out of South Carolina, you're not saying that, you know, the bigs were physical with her when she was a rookie. It's just, it takes time to like develop, man.
So I would agree with your general point. I mean, I feel like I've seen some times where it's went overboard. I don't watch a ton of female basketball. I'm with you on that, and I think that could be part of the confusion. But
women.
Who was it? It was the
Think about it. Women are violent towards each other, bro. Like, come on.
Oh, this right here, Kennedy
Put
Carter.
5 women
that's
in
what
a
it was.
room together.
Did you see the
3
Kennedy
hours.
Carter shit?
Yeah, where she hit
came
her.
up behind her and fucking just shoved her on the ground.
I mean,
that was crazy
Good
shit.
box out, brother.
No, that shit looked crazy.
She died.
The ball wasn't even in play at the time.
She looked like she was going for the steal. That's all that matters.
Like
It
that.
looked like she was trying to jump the steal. I mean, I get it. It's physical play. The girl fell, but that's what I'm talking about. Her strength.
Well, I mean, it just is like, wow. Like I said, she's not even facing you.
Well,
like
she's
you
not.
come
Well,
and you
that's
just,
Caitlin Clark's problem.
hip
for
check her to the
not-
fucking ground. Well,
you got to be responsible for yourself. On like, just like, listen, man. I
Yeah.
was told something very young playing sports.
Mhm.
Once you're within those white lines,
Yeah.
it is up to you to protect yourself at all times. Whether it's basketball, baseball, football, soccer, it is up to you to protect yourself.
But where that's true, there's still plays that we see that are like we're like, okay, that's dirty.
And the ref got to be there to handle that. But for the most
Yeah.
part, though, like those are just normal. Like that is normal WNBA contact. I have no doubt.
Well,
I
I'm
know.
not-
I have no doubt. Kelsey Plum sits there and checks people just like that at her 6'5" frame, sexy ass. You know what I'm saying?
Man, chill. She's a newly divorced woman.
But I'm just, you know,
Is this shit
I
fucking?
gotta shoot, brother.
Just wants to show. Just want to show pictures of the
Send me
fucking
some cigars, girl. But
oh, this might be it. Let's see. All right, I gotta pause this shit. All
look,
right.
she was about to pass the ball, dog. Come
hold up.
man.
I'm about to. Oh,
She was about to pass the ball.
I want to pull it up
bruh.
so y'all can see. Y'all aren't gonna be able to get the sound for it, but you'll be able to get
She
like
was
what's
about to throw
going
that shit
down
in,
at
bruh.
least.
I mean, I get it. I don't like the play, but she was about to throw the ball in, and the girl did jump the pass. So I mean,
So share. So this is kind of what I thought the situation was, which is Caitlin isn't about to jump a fucking pass, bro. She's getting
the
inbounded
girl's-
to her.
That's what I'm saying. The girl is about to throw the ball. And
Yeah.
it looks like she jumps at it. Watch.
Let's see it.
Watch.
Fuck no.
She goes like this. She goes to throw it, and she's like, "Oh no!"
Oh, let me make sure this shit's playing. Oh, god damn it. All right.
Damn it,
I gotta
brother,
run it
you
back.
didn't
I gotta run it
fucking
back.
do it,
My
brother.
bad.
Fuck it,
Yeah,
brother.
that's my
Run it
fault. Add that shit to the stage. Y'all see it now. All right, let's run it back. Let's go.
Now with 12 points off the bench.
I know she's
Doubled
gonna
off
pass
to
that.
Carter. Her jumper is good. Kennedy
See?
Carter now with 12
damn.
points
She
off
went like
the
this, like
bench.
she was gonna throw it. I'm telling you.
I mean, that may be true, but she's not even going for the ball with this. She's not even going for the ball at all. She just was fucking hit checking the shit out of it.
Well, maybe she thinks she's gonna throw the ball to her.
Look at this.
outside.
There's no
Carter now with 12 points off the bench.
I don't know. Like for me, I agree with you generally, but this one, for example, was just fucking silly and just overdone. A lot of it, I agree. I
And
think
that's the
playing
girl that
rough.
just
I
drained
think
the bucket
playing
on her,
rough.
too.
I think playing rough and like playing rough and then not allowing her to have her way is totally a part of like welcome to the league type shit, which we see in every professional league. I'm cool with
rookie
that.
moment. Welcome to the league rookie moment.
No, she's already been having
It's
rookie moments.
physical.
She's been having rookie moments already. This is not a rookie moment. This is a like jealousy. This is like a jealousy hate moment where it's like, oh, I got an opportunity. I got an opportunity to. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what are you trying to do here? This isn't mama mentality to me. This is outside the lines of the game.
You know, it's Sabrina Ionescu has the same type of motion this girl has. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Do you see people picking on that girl?
I mean, but
you know why?
She's been in the league.
Because she's cut from that.
And also,
even when she was a rookie, they
also,
weren't trying her like that.
And also, by the way,
she's cut different.
I think
you got to be cut from that
Caitlin
mama
Clark,
mentality.
I think there's a difference between
how she's Taylor Swift.
She's a huge, So, and I think that's why there's some unfair treatment going the other way towards her. Where like this shit that we just watched, where it's like, what the fuck is that?
Bro,
it's not a basketball play. And that's why they did call it, by the way. When you say
flailed like a little.
When they say leave it up to the refs, you said that. Well, okay, that's why the refs saw that. They're like, yo, that's flagrant.
Foul. It's
that's
not.
flagrant.
It's not flagrant. They didn't give her flagrant. They gave her
literally flagrant, but you know what I mean by flagrant. Just outside the rules of the game.
Common foul, and it was just basically your welcome to the league moment. She's gonna get every time she plays a team. She's gonna get that. Someone's gonna give her a hard foul, just like Jordan got one, just like Melo got one, just like LeBron probably fucking got one. Like it's just what happens when you're rookie. You're gonna get a little fucked up. You're gonna be hazed a little bit. You're gonna have to carry the fucking bag.
Way more consistent for her. I'll say the closest thing to her, and it's actually kind of similar, would be Lonzo Ball, where people were paying extra attention to him, not because of anything to do with even basketball, had to do with just the notoriety and the attention he was getting outside of basketball and jealousy and shit. Like the Pat
Austin Rivers, same shit. Austin Rivers, I remember he went to Winter Park every time he was at a tournament, bro. They were saying, "Oh, it's just because your dad." That nigga go out there and give him 40.
Flu said it was changed to a flagrant one after the game, though. I mean, that
they just went back and reviewed,
and that's interesting. But I mean, I think just the fact it was a foul speaks to the fact it's outside of basketball. And I don't agree. Do that within the
girl throws
do that within the line. Do that within the lines of play for real. Like the ball wasn't even on the fucking in play. You didn't even go for the ball. If you would have went for the ball and then knocked her over, I wouldn't feel as.
Well, she just didn't throw it. She pump faked it
because she fucking hip checked her before the ball even got into play.
She just and pump faked it, and then she's like move, and then the girl hit her. I mean,
like I said, I just think it's a little excessive, but it's all good. I want to respect. I want to respect your time.
I do think that on average, though, for the most part, it's not been as crazy.
I agree with that.
Make it seem,
but the thing is, I agree with that. But I'm saying like there are instances where you can see where it does get excessive. I think
you can't make
and it's just jealousy and hate.
You can't make the WNBA like the NBA because it's already less physical. So then you're gonna have basically people just running around shooting, and nobody's gonna want to watch it. Like at least now you have a competitiveness. People are like the teams are feisty. There's rivalries, right? People don't like each other. You know, there's like super teams and shit like that, right?
Well, in a way, that's the benefit because I think one thing that we had talked about previously when we were talking about the March Madness build up and all that, how were they going to maintain this kind of like craze around Caitlin Clark and extend it? So it's not a Jeremy Lin thing. You're able to actually continue this kind of like whatever media coverage, and this is a new way to do that. You know what I mean? Where every week now every day people have something to talk about because of whatever this. And I agree. A lot of times it's blown out of proportion. But in instances like that.
Well, and the way the girl handled it too after was kind of stupid.
She said no apologies. Fuck her.
Yeah.
Well, not fuck her, but she did say no apologies.
Yeah. No, I feel, and she shouldn't. I mean, she shouldn't. I mean, whatever. You want to be the one to haze the rookie? Cool. Just haze every rookie like that. Haze the 6'8" rookie that just came out of fucking Maryland. Or Utah, the 6'5" Samoan. Haze her like that. Sheesh. See what happens.
Yeah, no. Pass on that.
I guarantee you land on your neck. I guarantee she's on her neck.
Deuce Andretti, go check him out on Twitter, arguing, going crazy. But flip the E and the U. Deuce Andretti, go check him out. Follow him. It's a good follow. Also for gambling tips, we're gonna get in on that. We're gonna talk about gambling a little bit more.
Lock one in early, guys. I'm not gonna
lock one in early. Beans, and that was your gambling tip of the week, brother.
Yeah.
Lock it in early.
Lock one in early. Lock them in early, especially for UFC fights. You get better odds.
Yep.
And just look up the cards, man. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna
educate yourself. Educate yourself.
Yeah. You tune in. We're gonna give you some
100%.
Some more sauce.
Sin Politic. Make sure you subscribe for more content like this and other shit. We get into hip hop, sports, all current events, everything. We even got into like should Alex Jones be able to keep a studio? That was some sad shit to watch.
That was rough.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, poor guy,
InfoWars, man. It is what it is. We might have got the last piece of info out of that studio.
Bro,
But
they're coming to take. They're taking that bitch as we speak.
Sit in Politic for now. We're still up and running. We'll continue to be up and running. Go follow Sit in Politic on all platforms. The Spotify, go subscribe there. Although I did have some content fucked up there, so I'm trying to fix that. But go subscribe there anyway, so you can keep an eye out for whatever we got coming. Apple Music, just everything. Everywhere you can find podcasts, we're there. Instagram, check in with your boy if you want to come on the show and chop it up with me, Deuce, and all the other people you see. Just hit me direct. We can collab on some shit. And other than that, we're gonna be out and about. I don't know. Hey, Deuce, last year we were gonna do a Pride event. This year,
I don't care.
Maybe we should try to lock in for that. Guys, keep an eye out for that. We're gonna try to make that happen.
I was the only one that was ready to go the day of too.
And me. But
nope, I had to talk him into it a couple hours later. But it's he was ready.
This year,
I was the only one up and early, 8 a.m.
Even if it's just me and you, we'll just rock out. But we'll see if anybody else will go. But yeah, keep an eye out for that content. We're gonna get into get on the streets and ask the people some of these questions directly.
We kind of need 3 people though, so that's the only problem.
Well, no, I think we can with 2. It's just it would be optimal for 3, but we can make it happen if we're committed with 2. But much love. Subscribe. We're lit. We'll see y'all next week.